Hello, Tornado Nation. We're here live at the Taylorville tailgate, and we're ready to face the Mount Zion.
The Rams Mount Vernon.
Mount Vernon. Okay. So tonight we'd like to thank Jim Meisenheimer for supplying the wagons for tonight's game, and we'd also like to thank Purple Rain for putting on this awesome tailgate.
Tonight is pool party themed. We're super excited. If you take a look around, everyone's dressed up in their Hawaiian gear, and we're just so excited for an awesome game tonight. The sun's gone behind the clouds a little bit. It's cooling off, and we're just so happy to be here. So we're going to start with some interviews, and we're just going to learn about what's happening here at THS.
Give it up for your Student Council President, Kennedy Kierlock.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Kennedy. Are you excited for the game tonight?
Oh, yes, very. I'm looking forward to seeing the football players win. And it's their senior night. And cheerleaders and band and everybody, dance. We got them all going.
Yeah, we're really excited. So being student council president is just a huge deal. So can you please tell us a little bit about how you got to this point?
Well, ever since freshman year, I've been on student council, and I realized I really like being involved with the school, participating in what we did, and putting it on for everybody here, putting on the events we do. And so I slowly, steady, climbed my way, and made it to student council president, I guess, senior year.
We're really grateful to have you as a leader, and you're going to do amazing things this year. So what is something that you're super excited about for this year for activities, if you're allowed to disclose some things?
Well, one of the new things we got going on this year is on homecoming week. Well, I'm looking forward to it because we got the dance this year, homecoming dance. But we also have that Friday planned out to be just a fun day Friday. Usually we just go to class and stuff. But this year we actually, everyone at the high school, it's just going to be a fun day, no learning. So, that's always a plus. We're going to have a breakfast of champions where we go to the young schools around here and eat with the younger kids. We're going to have trivia games going on, and then, of course, the pep rally. And we'll get out early. So that's something I'm really looking forward to this year.
Yeah, which is so exciting. Then we have the football game later that night,
Yeah.
and I think it's just going to be a great way for students to get involved.
Yep, I agree. And then the dance the next day, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Yes, it'll definitely be a busy week, but we're excited. So can you maybe talk about, the parade and bonfire and what dates those are on?
Yeah, so we have that Wednesday. Homecoming week's like September 20th to the 25th, the 25th being that Saturday. And we have the parade that Wednesday of that week. And following the parade, of course, we have our games out on the turf, where classes participate in, and then the bonfire following that. And we usually, for the parade, we have float building, and that's the Saturday before, where every student is welcome to come and decorate their class float for the parade, and they can ride on it during the parade.
I know those are all things that I definitely look forward to as well, especially, the bonfire games. Just it's a great atmosphere for all the students.
Yeah, I agree. It brings some school spirit, too.
Yes. Well, I love your outfit, and I hope you have a great evening, and thanks for talking with us.
Thank you for having me.
Now give it up for your senior cheerleaders, Maria Wernstein and Skylar Bruner.
All right, we're going to start with Skylar here. So how excited are you for the football game tonight?
I am so excited. We haven't had this in such a long time, and I'm so glad to have everything somewhat back to normal. I'm just ecstatic. And it's senior night. I can't wait to celebrate.
Just something we've all been waiting for, right?
Yes, for sure.
And Maria, what are you most excited about for tonight?
I'm most excited about doing the fight song during halftime because it's the funnest time and everybody's watching and cheering on for you. So that's my favorite.
Yeah, I think the adrenaline's really up by the middle of the game.
For sure.
So either one of you can answer this question, but can you tell us about your camp that you had this summer for cheer? I know you guys were very successful in that.
Yes, we went to Greenville University here in Illinois, and it was a 4-day camp. It was more of a sideline camp, but we worked a lot on stunting. It was a lot of work. It was from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and we won the banana, which is the biggest prize you can get, so we were really happy about that.
What about you, Maria?
Pretty much everything Skylar said was pretty much what I would sum it up as, but I think all of us worked really hard, especially the freshmen trying to get everything down, and they've never been to camp before, so they don't understand how it feels, but I think we all did really great, and winning the banana was probably one of the best things that my senior year could have.
Well, I know we're all really proud of you here. Can you please tell us what you're looking forward to the most this season?
I'm ready for basketball. I love football so much, but I can't wait for basketball season. The adrenaline is just like no other, and the environment is so memorable. I just can't wait.
What about you, Maria?
I really like traveling for football games. I don't know why, but it's always kind of fun just talking to everybody on the bus and chilling out. So
Yeah, making those connections, especially senior year, I'm sure is super important to you guys. I have just one more question for you. So, excuse me if I use my lingo wrong, but are you guys flyers, bases? What are you for the cheerleading team?
I'm a flyer.
What about you, Maria?
I'm a back spot.
Awesome. Well, we're super excited to see you guys out on action on the field tonight. Thank you so much for joining us.
Of
We wish
course.
you good luck.
Thank you for having
Thank
us.
you.
Now give it up for our senior dance member, Brianna Spencer.
Hi, Bree.
Hi.
So, what are you most excited for tonight?
Well, it's senior night, so I'm excited to be on the field and show off, that we're seniors, but also just dance with my team. We've built a lot of relationships already, and it's so early. So, first game, adrenaline.
Yes, I'm sure. So we have a couple of specific questions for you here. So, how did you prepare for your UDA home camp in July? And can you please talk about what UDA is for the people that don't know?
So UDA is the camp we go to every year, and to prepare for it, we practice getting in shape, obviously, because dance is actually, you really need to be in fit for it, because you have to do turns, kicks, and you actually have to have a lot of muscle to be able to do it. So we practice all of our techniques, and then we actually bring a dance to camp. So we have to spend works practicing, perfecting a home routine, and we get judged on it. And we actually got a blue, which is very exciting because we haven't gotten a blue in a while. And then at camp, we work really hard to learn several dances and bring them home. That way we can share them with everyone.
That's so awesome. I know, Cheer brought home some awesome awards this summer, and so did Dance. So I know we're all just so proud of you guys, and I can't wait to see you guys tonight dance. And we have another question for you. Is it hard to learn a 2-minute dance in only 3 days? Because, not everybody dances. So can you explain what that process is?
Yes, actually, it is very difficult because our practices are only 30 minutes to maybe an hour, depending on the day, and we don't want to make it just easy to where, anyone could just simply learn it. We make them, they look good because they are difficult, and we perfect them. So to learn a 2-minute dance, it takes a lot of skill to be able to do that, and I'm very proud of all the girls on the team for being able to do this.
Yes, absolutely. I know you guys put in such hard work. And how does it feel, to be on the team for almost 4 years now?
It's so amazing. Heather's been such a great coach, so, her inspiring me to stay on the team for all 4 years. And I just have such a passion for dance that, staying with it and building relationships with so many girls, it's a great time.
Well, I'm sure this is the night that you've been waiting for. So thanks for talking with us. We'll let you enjoy the rest of your night. Can't wait to see you on the field.
Thank you so much.
Now give it up for your boys cross country captains, Evan Morgan and Daniel Sloan.
All right. Cross country, how's it going?
It's going really good. We took a look at our competitors for the first meet we got coming up next Saturday, and we got a good chance of winning the whole thing, bringing home another plaque.
That'll be awesome. So can you talk about your season a little bit?
So, season was a little weird because COVID was still going around and all that, so there were a couple runners who were a little skeptical to run with the team, but eventually we got everybody in it, got us going. The whole team runs. Everybody's running together. As our coach likes to say, we eat, sleep, crap, and run together, so just like a team does.
Oh, yeah, always just like a team. So, Evan, what are you looking forward to most this season?
Well, I'm looking forward to winning a couple meets, hopefully. Hopefully just running great. I feel like we'll have a really good season now. We've been training all summer. I think it'll be great.
And it's been a little bit of a warm week for you guys. How do you guys feel about running in that heat?
Oh, it absolutely is miserable. We just had a cross-country practice in 40 minutes ago. I wanted to die. It was bad.
Yeah, for the first time in 6 years or something, our coach had to cancel practice. He was like, we were all shocked that he even did it because our coach does not like to do that.
Wow. Well, that's something. I'm sure that you guys were definitely shocked, but hey, it's for everybody's health. And I've heard that cross country is a lot of inside jokes. So can you maybe give us some of those, if they're appropriate?
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I wouldn't say any of them are appropriate.
Well, all right. Well, we're really excited for your guys' season, and we hope that it cools off for you guys next week. And you guys have anything else that you'd like to say to come support cross country or anything?
Well, we got 2 home meets coming up. I think, not sure which one's senior night. I know I'm the captain. I should probably know that, but hey, it's whatever. So what's kind of cool is that our senior night, the theme is America. So the team's got a little surprise plan. I'm not going to say what it is, but we've got something planned.
Well, since you're captain this year, Daniel, what does it feel like, to work your way up to this spot and to finally be a senior? Because I know that you've been waiting for this for all 4 years.
It's like this goal that I've been shooting for my entire 4 years because both of my older brothers have been captains, so it's kind of like an expectation for my brother and, my little brother and me. So hopefully he can continue the line and all 4 Sloan brothers can be captains of the team.
Oh, that's awesome. So, Evan, what do you feel like just being a leader this year since you're a senior on the team?
Well, I feel like it's just given to me since me and Daniel are the only seniors on the team, but we've been putting that work in, so I feel like even though we kind of just got it handed to us, we deserve it.
Yeah, well, we're so grateful for you guys to be up here tonight, and we hope you have a great rest of your evening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to head out, guys, get ready for band, and Lizzie Schaefer is going to take it on for the interviews.
Thank you very much, Izzy.
Now give it up for your girls cross country members, Hallie Smith and Lydia Heberlein.
Will you take your papers, please? Yeah. Thank you. We have something to cover them up with? Go ahead, sit right here, both of you.
And lightning. So Bryson went off and he's taking down all the cars.
Huh? You think it's going to go past us? I think we're going to be all right.
Yeah. You think we're going to be all right?
I do.
Well, thank you guys very much for joining us today. So I have a few questions for you. Tell me about your sport that you guys play. I know it's very rigorous to do cross-country running. Go ahead. Go ahead, guys.
I would go around the back and not the front.
Cross country is a very hard sport, but the people make it fun. They encourage you all the time, and it's hard, but it's fun. It's worth it.
So what's your guys' favorite part about running cross-country?
My favorite part is probably getting to run with my friends and stuff.
What's your favorite part?
Hanging out with the people at the meets. The energy and the adrenaline just builds up when you hit the finish line, and it just is amazing.
So what do you guys both do to prepare for every cross-country match?
Hydrate. You have to hydrate a lot. Eat spaghetti, any kind of pasta before the night, and stretch.
So what are your guys' benefits? You guys are both freshmen, right?
We're sophomores.
You're both sophomores. Do you guys have a big freshman team coming in?
No.
No. So how many people are on the girls cross-country team this year?
I think 7 or 8.
Well, what's your next match that you guys are going to be participating in?
It's the Rochester Invite, and it's next Saturday.
So when is your first home meet?
Oh, I don't know.
We aren't sure about that yet.
Okay. What are you guys most excited about when you run every cross-country match?
Probably just making it through the race and finishing, just because it feels so good whenever you finish the race.
Getting a good PR, getting better times each race.
Well, thank you guys very much for joining us today. You're good.
Now give it up for your FFA member, Chloe Grant.
Hi, Chloe. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you, Lizzie?
Great. So what office do you hold in FFA?
I am currently the Green Hand Secretary of the Tear-the FFA chapter.
So what FFA events are coming up?
This Tuesday, actually, we have Tornado Tuesday, which is for all students that go to THS. And it's basically where we play different games. And this Tuesday, we have water kickball and food and snacks and everything. And it's for anybody, and anybody can come. And it's always a great time.
Yeah, so come out and show your support for FFA and also get some free food. That's really fun. We're also playing water kickball, so that's always a good time.
Yes, it's a blast.
So for an incoming freshman, I know you were a freshman last year. What contest do you recommend that they do?
My main contest I recommend would be Creed or public speaking, because it really just gets you more active in FFA and helps with your public speaking skills and helps you talk and meet more people, and it really helped me get out and be a better FFA member.
So what is your favorite contest you competed in for so far in your high school career?
Mine would probably be Quiz Bowl, which is basically where we study different FFA knowledge and stuff. And it was just fun for me because I got to be with my friends during COVID, and it was just a good time, and we actually won our section contest.
Well, that's awesome. Well, thank you very much for joining us today, Chloe, and be sure to come out to Tornado Tuesday.
Thank you much. Good luck, T-ville. Now give it up for your CEO members, Summer Brandis, Avery Stevens, and Kennedy Kierlock.
Go ahead. Got it. Okay, hurry up. Ready? Ready?
Hey, this is going to be it. Make it quick.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for joining us. Can you tell us a little bit about CEO? Go ahead.
So CEO is a business class that's supposed to be taught not like a class. So we will go out and see businesses, and business owners will come speak to us about how to start a business and how to run it. And then at the end of the year, we will all start our own businesses.
So do you guys have any idea what businesses you're doing this year?
I'm going to be honest, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm looking forward to figuring that out.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but I have thought about making cupcakes.
I'm not either. We're just really trying to figure that out right now, and as the class goes on, he's going to help us, and it'll just come to us.
So have you guys learned, what's your favorite thing that you've learned so far in CEO class?
I think CEO, right now, we've been talking a lot about public speaking, and that helps a lot with my role as the Purple Rain liaison and with doing pageants.
What are you guys looking forward to most?
I'm looking forward to our big class businesses.
I'm looking forward to just creating my own business and the class trip.
Well, guys, I think it's raining on us, so we're going to cut this short. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Electronics, come under here.
Can we please get everyone off the bleachers? Please get off the bleachers. The West Gym will be open for safety purposes. Thank you.
Okay, this is now rain delay trivia with Addison and Macy. I'm Macy.
And I'm Addison.
I am the producer of the show.
I'm the director.
So whenever you think you got the right answer, just comment. Our first question is, how many soccer players should each team have on the field at the start of each match?
Comment down below.
Congratulations, Miss Sorrell. You got the question correct. It is 11. Shout out.
When Michael Jordan played for the Chicago Bulls, how many NBA championships did he win? Blake Heimses, you are correct.
Our next question is, which Williams sister has won more Grand Slam titles? Correct, Blake Heimsness.
In what year was the first ever Wimbledon held?
Okay, we're going to guess there's no takers for that question, and we'll move on to the next one. Okay, our next question is, which boxer was known as the greatest and the people's champion? It is not Rocky. That is correct, Jessica Miller. It is Muhammad Ali.
What sport was Jesse Owens involved in? Jessica Miller, you are correct.
Now we're on to our technology portion of the questions. What year was the very first model of the iPhone released? Sarah Sorrell, you are so close. 2007 was correct. Congratulations, Jessica Miller.
What's the shortcut for the copy function on most computers? Sarah Sorrell, you are correct.
What is often seen as the smallest unit of memory? Okay. Jason Hopkins, you are correct. Who is often called the father of the computer? You're correct, Sarah Sorrell.
What does HTTP stand for? We have not heard anything regarding the game yet. We will keep you updated.
Sarah Sorrell, you are correct.
This is Zayman Beck. Here's the next question. What is the name of the man who launched eBay back in 1995? I don't think anyone's getting that one. We're going to go with the next one. Which email service is owned by Microsoft? Sarah Sorrell, that is correct. The next question. Google Chrome, Safari, Firefox, and Explorer are different types of what?
If I could have your attention, please. The schedule for this evening is revised to be the senior night will begin at 6:55. Game time will begin at 7:15 unless there's another lightning strike. 6:55 senior night, 7:15 will be game time.
Great job, Sarah Sorrell. You got that one right. The next question, what was your original name?
Okay, guys, that was a trick question. The original name of Twitter is actually Twitter. Now we're on to our auto trivia. Who is often credited with creating the world's first car?
I'm sorry, Sarah Sorrell, that is incorrect. The correct answer was Carl Benz. The next question, which animal can be seen on the Porsche Ingo? Logo, sorry. I'm sorry, is not the correct answer. Correct answer was horse. All right, the next question, which company owns Bugatti, Lamborghini, Audi, Porsche, and Bugatti? All right, Volkswagen is the correct answer. This is the last question. All right, last question. Which car is often called the first muscle car?
If I could have your attention, please. Could senior parents please meet at the south end of the field at the football helmet? Senior parents, please meet at the south end of the field at the inflated football helmet. Thank you. Could I have your attention, please? Would the senior band members, dance team members, cheerleaders, and football players please report to the south end of the field and join your parents? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Taylorville High School and this evening's non-conference football game between our Taylorville Tornadoes and the visiting Rams from Mount Vernon High School. We would also like to welcome all fans who are joining us this evening on Tommy TV. This is the opening game for both teams. It is our expectation that those in attendance will conduct themselves at all times with a level of sportsmanship and respect that expresses the positive support of your team. Booing, swearing, and negative comments directed toward either team or officials will result in an invitation to leave our facility for the evening. Adults, please remember that you are role models for our children and athletes, and again, we are here to cheer for our teams, not against anyone else.
Like I said, we shut off the other stuff, so it should be good.
Tonight has been designated senior night here at Taylorville High School. It is our night to honor the parents of our senior dancers, cheerleaders, and band members, and our football players. We are particularly indebted to the parents of these young people for the fine support they have given the team and our schools. We appreciate your patience in helping us to make this senior night a memorable one for our seniors. At this time, we would like the parents of each of our seniors, dancers, cheerleaders, band members, and football players to walk to midfield as I announce their names. For senior dancers, Alexandra Alsbury. Parents, Amanda and Charlie Alsbury. Alexandra plans to join the Air Force Reserves upon graduation. Peyton Harris. Parents are Charlie and Jennifer Harris. Peyton plans to attend cosmetology school. Emmeline Myers, daughter of Mary and Joseph Myers. Emmeline plans to attend Auburn University to study medicine in order to become a surgeon. Brianna Spencer, daughter of Rebecca and Jacob McCauley, and Brett and Charity Spencer. Brianna plans to attend college to become a veterinarian. And now our band members. First, Jaden Hopkins, son of Jason and Aubrey Hopkins. Jaden plans to attend college and study psychology. Kim Howard. Kim's the daughter of Nate and Veronica Howard. Kim plans to join the Army Reserves and attend college. Izzy Miller. Izzy's the daughter of Matt and Jessica Miller. She plans to attend college to major in acting or musical theater. Gabe Shanks. Gabe's the son of Bobby Ward and Randy Shanks, and he plans to start his own car detailing business after graduation. Marcus Wilkins, son of Amanda Lemansky and Ted Wilkins. Marcus plans to attend UIS upon graduation. Now it's my pleasure to introduce our senior cheerleaders. First, Skylar Bruner. Skylar is the daughter of Josh and Kelly Bruner. She plans to finish Lincoln Land and transfer to a university to major in exercise science.
If the first person gets in my way, we're going to have issues.
Caitlin Edwards. Caitlin, the daughter of Gary and Terry Edwards, plans to attend college to pursue a degree in nursing.
Circle it around a couple times. Tie me up. Yank me.
I'm going to wait till he's
Maggie O'Brien. Maggie's the daughter of Mike and Beth O'Brien and plans to attend Parkland College to pursue a vet tech degree.
James, you need a pen? Yes, please.
Lauren Nichols. Lauren's the daughter of Crystal Nichols, Lloyd and Cindy Nichols. Plans to attend Lincoln Land classes to become an EMT. Pearl Strabinsky. Pearl's the daughter of Margaret and Tony Telford and Willie and Angie Dorr. She plans to attend a four-year university to study sciences. And Maria Wernsing. Maria is the daughter of David and Stephanie Wernsing, and her future is at this time undecided. And now I'd like to introduce the Taylorville Tornado football seniors, beginning with Colin Bottrell. Colin's the son of Don Bottrell and Angie Cole and plans to attend a trade school after graduation. Aaron Corso. Aaron's the son of Sharon Corso and Tim and Melissa Corso. He plans to join the Army to be a diesel mechanic. Luke Durbin. Luke's the son of Angela and Jeff Durbin. Plans to attend college to be named later. Hunter Gerlich. Hunter is the son of Rich and Tish Gerlich. Plans to attend trade school to become a lineman. Cameron Heimsness. Cameron's the son of Bradley and Jennifer Heimsness and plans to attend college to continue a baseball career. Kobe Long. Kobe's the son of Michael and Autumn Long and plans to attend trade school to become a lineman. Joe Lyons. Joe's the son of Joseph and Michelle Lyons and plans to attend a trade school to become an electrician. Jaden Maton. Jaden's the son of DJ and Lisa Maton and plans to attend college to continue a baseball career. Jackson Myers. Jackson, the son of Mandy and David Myers. Upon graduation, he plans to travel the country. Carter Ostermeyer. Carter, the son of Ted and Krista Ostermeyer and Brittany Coons. Carter plans to attend trade school to become a lineman. Eric Provines. Eric's the son of Elizabeth Moore and Sean Provines and Missy Kreiner. Eric plans to join the Army upon graduation. And our final senior this evening, Gage Rusher. Gage, the son of Anthony and Jody Rusher, plans to attend a trade school. Ladies and gentlemen, a big hand for our senior and a big thank you to the parents who have supported them during their high school career.
Hello, everyone. Leroy Clamola here with you. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday evening. And, man, it may not feel like fall, but football is in the air. And tonight is opening night. And, man, I tell you what, we are excited for a big game against the Taylorville Tornadoes.
At this time, we would ask those in attendance
Mount
to
Vernon
please
Rams
stand.
here in
Gentlemen,
Taylorville.
kindly
Joining
remove your
me
hats
is
and
the
join in
esteemed,
as the Taylorville
the
High
mighty,
School
and the
Band, under the
fantastic
direction of
Bruce
Mr.
Berry.
Chris
But we're going to take a
Gunn,
break because
plays
they're going to
our
do the national
anthem.
So we'll be right back.
As a result of the coin toss, Mount Vernon won the toss and chose to defer until the second half, so the Tornadoes will be receiving. Referees for this evening's games are referee Kevin Olson, the umpire is Blake Carmichael, linesman Scott McClure, line judge Brian Kimbrough, and back judge Rodney Smith.
Sorry about that quick break after we started, but they went right to the national anthem and ready to go. Taylorville will receive. We're going to get ready to go here. As I was saying, we're joined by the esteemed, the great, the legendary, the man who needs no introduction, Bruce Berry. Bruce, glad to have you with us for another wonderful season of football.
Glad to be here, Leroy, after the shortened season last year, and excited for football this fall.
It seems like we were just sitting here, but we're off to do it again, and nothing better than having a band, a full crowd, a little bit of a rain delay, but we're here and we're ready to go.
Right, the weather's really turned out great now. The field looks fantastic. This is the fourth year of the turf field, and like we were talking before the game, thank the Lord that this turf field is held up, and with that rain, we'd be in a mud bath here. But with the turf, it's drained great, and there's the kickoff.
It would be a very different game. Kick is up. It's a squib kick off of the hands, picked up and taken out to the 30 before being brought down about the 30-yard line. That was Ian McGrath on the carry for Taylorville.
It was a ground ball kick, and he fumbled it a little bit, picked it up, and about an 8-yard return on that, and Taylorville had the ball first and 10 at their own 31. Be interesting to see Himes this behind center. He played some last year at quarterback, and his wide receiver he threw to all the time was Ethan Milam. And we'll see who the receivers are this year. It looks like Mathon's spread out to the right, and also along with Kobe Long.
He looked all right in the purple and gold game last week. I'd like to see him relax just a little bit more before he makes his throws. Fake handoff, going to take it himself. And that's one of Himes' weapons. Out to the 30, to the 35-40. He's got a good block out to the 45, and then brought down around the 48-yard line out of bounds. So a good carry from Himes. And, man, he is a real triple threat.
ran out of bounds by Landon Simpson from Mount Vernon, the 5'10 senior. A gain of 17 yards on that carry. So pretty good start for the Taylorville offense.
And a new first down. And I tell you what, for Taylorville, that's what you want to see is those short gains that can get quick yardage and get first downs. New set of downs always important on your first drive. Here we go. Heimsness behind center. Motion from both Carter Ostermeyer and Colin Jansen. Now the handoff is good over to the right-hand side. He breaks through. He's got a hole and then brought down by the cornerback over in the right side of the field down towards the 40.
Seth Hughes was the ball carrier. Another first down for Taylorville. Gain of about 11 down to the Mount Vernon 41-yard line.
And Taylorville picking up huge swaths of land right here as they continue their march down the field.
2 running plays have gained them 28 yards, so if they keep that up, Leroy, that'll be Oklahoma-like.
We'll be all right with that. Heimsness hurrying up again behind center. Defense is stacked on that right side, so the offense moves to the left. Botch snap, and now whistles blow.
The first penalty of the year. No, a timeout, Mount Vernon.
Oh, might have caught a break there because Cameron Heimsness did not look like he had good control of that ball. But he was able
before
to.
the snap, Mount Vernon called timeout. That'll be their first timeout of the half. And Taylorville looks good on offense so far.
And that gives us a little chance to talk about this team. Not a whole lot of games played last year due to COVID-19, but looking for a strong start this year and a couple big games right off the bat for this team.
This will be a telling point on the season. We've opened up with Mount Vernon every year for like the last 10 or 12, and it looks like we've always had our way with Mount Vernon. So we'll see how good this team's going to be. A lot of seniors out to show that last season was a fluke where we went 1-4, I believe, and see what happens.
And tonight is senior night. I want to thank all of the seniors out there. We'll be mentioning them throughout the evening, like seniors like Cameron Heimsness and Luke Durbin and Carter Ostermeyer. And, you look at these guys, and they've been through a lot in the last couple of years, so it'll be nice to give them a good football season, to give them something to remember and something to send them off with.
And congratulations to the dance seniors and the cheerleader seniors, the band seniors. Great performance out there by the band for the national anthem.
So good to have the band out there again.
Another whistle. Looks like maybe an equipment malfunction. And Taylorville 1st and 10 from the Mount Vernon 41.
So here we go. Cameron Himes is in the shotgun. Right next to him is Carter Ostermeyer. Ostermeyer gets to the other side now on the left-hand side. Handoff is to the left. It's Hughes up through the middle. He's got room, breaks right, breaks the tackle, and down at the 32.
Gain of 9. So, again, Taylorville's are 3 running plays and have collected 40 yards. They're down to the 33-yard line of Mount Vernon, set up a 2nd and 2.
And Taylorville's really been utilizing that run game. All 3 of those guys can run. Carter Ostermeyer, Cameron Heimsness, and Seth Hughes. And the thing is, when you look at Carter Ostermeyer, he probably is out there more as a decoy than as a runner, but it's nice to see him out there blocking. Now the push forward. And he does get a little bit of room, gets forward, and he's going to have enough for the first down.
Gain of about 4, be another first down. Taylorville's 3rd first down of this drive, be 1st and 10 from the Mount Vernon 29-yard line.
And a good run from Cameron Heimsness, which is exactly what you want to see from this team. All right, getting ready, lining up at the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10 at the 29. Here we go. Cameron Heimsness shotgun. Quick throw, nearly picked off. Boy, that was close.
Picked off. That was intended for number 7, Joe Lyons.
Mylan Nettles in on that stop, and Nettles is a very fast sophomore.
Right. Very good defensive play by the cornerback there. Almost picked off, and that would have been a pick 6.
Yeah, there was.
That would have been a momentum turner there, Leroy.
There was nobody that was going to catch him because of the way that the field was lined up. But Nettles dropped the pass. The pass was a little bit off, and Taylorville catches a big break there, Bruce.
Right, 2nd and 10. We'll see what happens here. We had 4 good running plays, and then we went to the pass, almost picked off, so we'll see what Heimsness does here.
Back to the run. Lines up and does take off himself. Heimsness up through the middle, pushes, gets a couple yards before being taken down around the 24. And a good run from Heimsness, who was really just kind of looking for a little bit of an opening to get a little bit of yardage. And, the run's been working for them. Obviously, you want to use the run as much as you can to bring the defense forward. But
Looks like we might be in 4-down territory here. It'll be third and a long 5, maybe 5.5, and we'll see what Coach Odom pulls out of his hat for this play.
3rd and 5 from the 25. Heimsness behind center. And now everybody stacks up behind him, and now a timeout taken by Taylorville.
Coach Odom calls timeout. They just didn't get set in the right set that Odom had called, and looks like they may have only had 10 players out there also. Again, first game jitters. I'm sure Coach Material will work through that, and we'll see what we're going to draw up here, 3rd and 5.
And it might even have been something to see what the defense was going to line up with as well. Get a good sense of that, and then go from there. Can't do that every single drive, but in a situation like this where you're at your opposing 25-yard line, that makes things work. All right, so it is 3rd and 5. Nothing here, just underway tonight in this Taylorville Tornado football game as they take on the Mount Vernon Rams, looking for a big matchup here at home and a big score to get things kicked off the right way for Taylorville. All right, timeout is over. Boys are coming back out onto the field and getting ready to go here.
We'll mention a few guys up front. Landon Molina is the center. He'll snap the ball to Heimsness.
Motion from the line, and now here we go. Hughes up the middle. He's pushing, still up on his feet and down, but finally gets taken down towards the 18. Will there be enough for a first down? They're not.
Looks like it is, yeah.
And it is enough for a first down. So 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line.
That's our 4th first down. They're just inside the 19-yard line. Good run by Seth Hughes.
And Hughes stayed up on his feet, being dragged by about 4 different Rams players before finally being brought down.
Good blocking by William Blue and Landon Molina there on the left side of the line.
Oh, and some of those linemen are big boys. They were able to really push that line forward. Near movement, no call. Now he's going to take it. Now they're expecting it. And he is still up on his feet. Hughes finally brought down by Jerron Harris. Harris in on the tackle, and he is pumped up.
A loss of about 3 there on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 13.
But for all the run plays that Taylorville has been doing, that's the first time the Rams
we've had for negative loss.
Yeah.
Yes. It looked like we might have moved a little soon too. It didn't look like it was ran very smoothly.
All right. So Heimsness in the shotgun. Hughes behind him, looking to throw. Pressure, gets it out to Hughes. Hughes got some speed, gets through the first guy, breaks left. Now he's up on his feet and being dragged down around the 11-yard line. And another great play by Taylorville, who was able to use Hughes.
Little pass out in the flat, 11-yard gain, it looks like. 11, and it'll be 3rd and 2, another big 3rd down play coming up for Taylorville.
Well, and Hughes had the matchup he wanted. It was a one-on-one matchup on the right-hand side.
And he juked him and...
really able to do some damage there up on the right-hand side. All right. Getting ready to go here on a 3rd and 2 from the 11.
4-down territory here if we don't get it on this play.
I would tend to agree with you, but you don't need to worry about it because it looks like he got it. Let's see what they say.
I don't think so. Looks like a little bit short, Leroy. 4th down.
They are going to say he's short. So
4th and about 1.
Big play here for Taylorville, who's sitting at 4th and 1. They're going to line up really quick.
I think we use the big quarterback and just run the quarterback sneak.
There's Heimsness pushing forward. He gets forward all the way up, and he is down finally at the 5, and now a flag comes in.
Yeah. I think we might have caught him a little bit off guard there with the quick snap by Heimsness.
Taylorville was ready for that when they lined up really quick. And let's see what the referee calls for the flag. Good movement. There'll be a face mask on the defense.
Yep. Be half the distance moved inside the 5. Taylorville will have 1st and goal about the 2.5-yard line.
Taylorville pumped up. Carter Ostermeyer pumping up the fans, letting them know, let's go. 6:58 left here in the first quarter. It'll be 1st and goal from the 2-yard line First and goal from the 2-yard line.
We're going to be hard to beat this year, Leroy, if we score every possession.
Amen to that, Bruce. All right, men line up on the side. Got 2 yards to go. Look for Cameron Hymes' pride to do another push forward. And now another flag comes in.
Illegal participation on the offense. Did we have
too many men on the
12
field?
12 men, 3, 6, 9, 11. Looks like we had 12 at least, maybe even 13.
Maybe even 13. Well, there's speed, and then there's speed with too many men on the field.
That play must have been sent in by Zach McCavitz, one of the assistant coaches. We had 13 players out there. Move it back to about the 7-yard line. It'll be first and goal from the 7.
And Cameron Hymes has looked really, really controlled out there on the line of scrimmage. He is ready to go.
We've passed the ball twice.
Yeah.
1 of 2 for like 8 yards on a little flat pass to Hughes.
And now he takes off again.
He's going to run.
He's got room, cuts over the right-hand side, pushes forward up towards the line of scrimmage, and
might be a touchdown.
Let's see,
No
there's no
signal
signal
yet. Flag on the play.
And
no. We're going to call holding against the offense.
So Taylorville will back up again.
All right.
But again, that was a good push forward from Cameron Hymes, since that right guard held just enough that the referee saw it and called it. So they're going to back up a little bit to the 12-yard line, and they're going to try the first down again. So 3 plays, and it's still, or 13-yard line, 3 plays, and it's still on the first down. 3 consecutive plays and 3 consecutive flags.
Hymes just seems to be a power runner like his brother was a few years ago in the 2015 season. Blake Hymes is a very good, powerful runner.
And that was a good team,
That was a real good team.
Yeah.
The no-fly zone, they were called back then.
All right, Hymes lines up. Seth Hughes on the left-hand side. Motioning. Now moving over on the right-hand side. Another flag comes in again. And now he's going to move forward.
And he
not
runs in
touched,
for a
he scores.
touchdown, but there's a flag there on.
And this one's going to come back too.
And that's going to be an illegal shift on the offense. 3 penalties in a row on Taylorville.
And so they're going to back up again.
And this will be first and goal from about the 18. We started first and goal at the 3.
Oh, at the 2. Yeah.
Yeah. All the way back to the 19-yard line now, yeah.
Mind you, they've scored on 2 of those 3 plays, so they're just trying to see how many yards they can get to score a touchdown.
Still first down.
So no.
And if Mount Vernon doesn't get the ball, they probably won't score very often, Leroy. Taylor's held the ball the first 6 minutes and 23 seconds here in the first quarter. No score.
Switch your strategy halfway through and be like, all right, let's just hold the ball the whole quarter. 5:37 left here in the first and 18 from the 18. Here we go. Off to go on the right-hand side. Hughes breaks the tackle, cuts off, and gets pushed out of bounds and taken down around the 15.
Ran that to the short side of the field, a little give to Hughes, and gained about, 3 yards down to inside the 17, 16-yard line almost.
Yeah, and you just got to tell your offensive line just to relax a little bit and let those guys do the work, and then let those guys run.
Second and goal from the 16. I look for Hymes just to throw the ball here.
Especially if everybody's pushing up. You want to see where that
Jaden
secondary line
Mathon, wide
is.
receiver. Look for him in the right corner of the end zone. Out here to the left is Joe Lyons, so he could run a little out route to the other corner.
And that secondary is creeping up again, so I think you're right. Flag comes in again, and now it's going to be just blown dead.
I think Mathon jumped early out there, and he's standing right by the referee. Of course, the referee's going to call that. And illegal motion on Taylorville again. Move it back to about the 21-yard line.
And so Taylorville will back up again.
And the clock continues to run. 5 minutes and 27 seconds.
6 plays, 1 down. Be second and 16 with 5:27 left.
No,
and
back to the 23-yard line.
Yeah, 23, yeah. And Taylorville, I think, will
must have been a 7-yard penalty. I don't understand that. They moved the ball from the 16 back to the 23, so.
All right, sure thing, guys.
Yeah.
Himes is in the shotgun, looking to throw as I thought he would. Now loses the ball, but is able to maintain his composure. He's off to the races, out towards the 20, 15, 10. Still on his feet, then pushed out of bounds around the 5.
Got the 5-yard line, hit by number 40 for Mount Vernon. Maddox Randall.
Another good carry for Cameron Himes. This was almost, I thought, was going to be ruled down at the very, very beginning. Had a little bit of trouble with his feet. Was able to find his composure.
Right, once he gets going, he's a load to bring down.
Okay.
3rd and goal from the 4-yard line.
And we're sorry, we went off the air for a second there. I think we're back. Had a little bit of issue with our stuff, but we're up and running now. Maybe. And we're going to go here. All right, moving over on that right-hand side. Again, going, it's 0-0, 5-17 here, 3rd and 4. Push comes forward on that left-hand side, up through and to the end zone. Touchdown for Taylorville.
Jackson Myers, the first score for Taylorville. The 6-foot, 205-pound senior running back, Jackson Myers, gets a 4-yard touchdown run for Taylorville. 6 minutes and 50 seconds on that drive, Leroy. A great drive by Taylorville, most of it on the ground.
And for a drive that started off really quick and slowed down with some penalties, that's what you want to see. You didn't want to settle for a field goal there or a turnover on downs. You really needed a touchdown there. Taylorville was able to get it.
They did.
And they got their lead 6-0 here as Cameron Hymes goes to kick the extra point.
And Seth Hughes is the holder, left-footed kicker.
And here's the kick. The snap is down. Kick is up. And it is good for the uprights. So,
line drive to the uprights. Taylorville leads 7-0.
All right, 7-0 in favor of Taylorville. Extra point and is good. Extra point brought to you by Senior Citizens Christian County, exclusive sponsor of the Extra Point. Enjoy trips, fellowship, and fun with the Senior Citizens of Christian County. We're going to take a quick break if we can. We'll check our systems and see if we can take a break. And when we come back, it'll be Taylorville kicking off, and we'll see Taylorville's defense for the first time this year. You're listening to WTIM, your information station. Nope, we're going to stay right here because we're having some issues, and we'll hang out here for a little bit. So, big touchdown for Taylorville, and I said it a little bit earlier, Bruce, but I tell you what, that's a great way to start your season, is start on the right foot.
Great way to start the season. You score every possession, you're going to win a lot of games, Leroy.
And definite plus. I'd like to see all that movement. If they can cut down on the penalties, they're going to be all right this year. So,
looks like Carter Ostermeyer is going to be the kickoff duty guy for us. Kicking off from the right hash mark, so we got 4 defenders on the right of him and 6 on the left.
Here is the kick. It is up, and a little short kick, and Taylorville had trouble with that last year as well. Kick is up to the 25, still on his feet over towards the 30. He's got a little bit of room, and he's fast. That was 35-40, 45-50. He's still on his feet, and now up to the 45 before being driven down to the ground by about 5 or 6. And now they're saying it's a fumble. No decision yet. No decision yet from the referee. Hold on. Everybody on Taylorville's side is saying it's left. The referees are still discussing. Was he down or did the ball pop out? And now they're saying Taylorville ball. And so Taylorville will take over after the fumble. Fantastic carry from Mount Vernon, and that was Marcus Garrett on the carry. Garrett fumbled as he got hit by about 6 tornadoes.
Good defense there by Hunter Gerlich. Would not give him the outside to get all the way down for a touchdown. Made him cut back, and that caused the fumble.
Probably should have ran out of bounds right there when he realized there was 5 guys, but he tried to get a little bit extra yardage and hurt him. So Taylorville will take over on their own 42. We'll have to wait another set of downs before we see the Taylorville defense,
That's
Bruce.
right. Well, if we keep the defense off the field, we probably should come away with a victory.
I'm all right with that. All right, so Taylorville will take over. Cameron Himes is back out on the field, and here we go. Snap is low and to the left. Fakes the handoff to Seth Hughes, now passes out. Good catch over the 50 and down to the 48 before being taken down around the first down line at the 48-yard line.
Flat pass to Cody Long. Kobe Long did a great job after the catch. Got about almost 10 yards, be second and maybe 3 inches. Oh, they're going to measure.
Ooh, the first measure of the year, Bruce.
Well, it's right in front of the sticks over there, so the stick people won't have to move too far. They're Tim Sutton, Brent Wendell. I can't see who else.
So here comes the sticks. Let's see what they call here. And another big drive there from Taylorville on that pass.
Dave Kaplan.
He's going to be short.
Mark Durham, the forward on the sticks. There's two guys that have the 10-yard markers. There's a guy with the down marker, and then also a guy that helps with the hash mark line. So 4 experienced stick crew guys. And just short. You don't see measurements anymore, Leroy. Are we on?
Yes, we're on.
You don't see measurements anymore in college or pro. It looks like the NFL refs and the college refs just automatically assume it's a first down and move the sticks before really anybody can look at it too closely.
Well, and I wonder how much technology plays into that too. If they're getting told in their ears, like, "Hey, that passed the line," or "It didn't pass the line."
Right.
But yeah, I think you're right. We don't see too much at the college level. College level, we do a little bit more than the NFL level.
This turf field's so automatically marked that it shouldn't be that big of a, and as close to the sticks as that was.
And it works really, really well for them too. Another
Seth
push
Hughes
forward.
with the run. Good block.
And,
good block by number 50, William Blue.
Blue psyched them all out. Looked like Cameron Himes still had the ball. Blue sold that whole thing and caused half the defense to push forward, which allowed the ball to move forward to the 44-yard line. So Taylorville in enemy territory again here, leading 7-0 with 4 minutes left in the first.
Hughes had a shoe come off, and Carter Ostermeyer replaces him. We'll see what happens. First down from the Mount Vernon 44. Taylorville leads 7-0 with 3 minutes and 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Beautiful night for football.
All right, we're trying to get stuff set up here to give you guys a better experience here for our broadcasting. Talking about getting our play-by-play replay up, and that was always a big plus if we can
Gain
get a
of
second
about
chance
6
to-
yards there by Carter Ostermeyer on a first down play. Be 2nd and 4 from the 38. Taylorville leads 7-0. 3:14 remaining in the first quarter.
So on a 2nd and 4, I think we're going to see more of what we've seen before, Bruce, and that is carrying the ball and running with it. Let's see what they do.
I'd like to see Himes just take off around the right end.
And big credit to that offensive line. They have been really doing a good job of blocking for those 3 runners. Himes is out the side, cuts over, throws it,
Tried
intended
to
for
throw a little foot
Ostermeyer.
past Ostermeyer, knocked down by number 55 for the Mount Vernon Rams, and that is DeShanze King, 6'4", 256-pound linebacker. He's a big boy.
And some of those defensive linemen are pretty big on that Mount Vernon side. But Taylorville's really been able to be up for the challenge, and they've been able to really push the ball well here early in this first quarter for Taylorville.
3rd and 4, and I look like us to be in 4-down territory here. Let's see what happens. Oh, a quick
Push
snap
forward.
to Himes.
Going up, still on his feet and then down around the...
Just about going to be 4th and a short one. And Odoms is going to go for it, and I think they might be in a hurry. I believe they'll run the same quarterback sneak, and just hopefully they can pull the Rams off.
So here we go, 4th and 1. Another quick gain. Let's see, they're not able to go quick like they were before.
No,
Something
Himes
wrong with
has
Himes'
shoulder pads.
Something wrong with Himes' helmet. Now he's good to go, and now it's the timeout taken by Taylorville.
Yep.
So it'll be 4th and 1, 35, 2 minutes and 19 seconds left. Taylorville trying to extend this drive a little bit. And again, I think you got to see a sneak from Himes this year. He's probably just going to try to push it up the gut. But it's going to be dependent on what the defense does. Obviously, they had to call that timeout because of Himes' issues with his uniform. Just couldn't do that quick run like they were able to during the first drive, Bruce.
Correct.
So getting ready to go here in Taylorville again, really utilizing their run offense in a kind of a triple option type run offense where Himes can throw it or hand it off or take it himself. And so far here early in the first quarter, it's been working for Taylorville. Here they come back out onto the field, getting ready to go. Himes just moves out in the shotgun position, so I don't know if necessarily they're going to try pushing it forward. Let's see what they do. Hughes behind him. That's not Hughes behind him. Here we go. Now he's behind center. Push forward, and good block from the line, but he's going to have enough to get forward and push out to the 31-yard line for a first down. Boy, that play looked dead before it started, and then a good push from that offensive
behind by
line.
Hunter Gerlich, too, came from behind and pushed Himes, which is legal now in high school football. 1st and 10, Taylorville on the Mount Vernon 32. I was just given a score. St. Teresa leads Effingham 28-0 into the first quarter, Leroy.
Effingham went 5-0 last year.
That's correct. And St. Teresa's a 2A school, I believe.
Yes, that's a big deal. Trips right. Himes just throws left. And the whistle, that would have been a good play, but the play was blown dead by a whistle.
Offsides
do it
against
again.
the Rams is the preliminary call. I think number 88 just lined up offsides.
So the throw was over to Joe Lyons, but the play was blown dead before it started, and it is going to be, it's going to be on the defense.
Right, it was offsides. Rams just lined up, the defensive end lined up offsides.
I'll always take free yardage. 1st and 5 from the 27. 7-0 in favor of Taylorville. 95 seconds left here in the first. Himes is in the shotgun.
Trips out to the right.
Seth Hughes to the right. Snap is botched, so Himes just has to take it himself, and he's brought down and sacked at about the 32.
Loss of about 4 will set up 2nd and 9 from the 31.
The snap was low. Himes just had trouble holding on to it. Just kind of picked up the ball, realized he had to run, couldn't get anywhere, and was taken down.
Right.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 32-yard line. 1:04 left here in the first.
Carter Osmeyer comes in with the play, it looks like. Himes will call it. Got Joe Lyons lined up here to the left. Jaden Mathon to the right. And Osmeyer's in the set position.
Here we go, the handoff over to the right-hand side. Hughes has some room over to the 30. Then no time to get around that corner. He does get around the corner and gets a first down before being pushed out of bounds there on the 20-yard line.
That's a big 10, 11, 12-yard run there by Seth Hughes, and Taylorville's got another first down.
And Hughes has looked good so far in this first quarter. He's had some pretty big, monumental runs, Bruce.
The offenses look good.
Yes, sir. 1st and 10. And a new set of downs from the 20-yard line. So red zone territory again for Taylorville. They had some trouble in their red zone last set of
They had
drive.
penalties, 4 penalties in 4 plays, but still got the touchdown. And Himes just kicked the extra point. Taylorville leads 7-0. 32 seconds left here in the first. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line.
Hand off over to the left-hand side. Nearly taken out, still on his feet, and tripped up around the 18-yard line. Good push forward. Defense smelled it out, but he was still able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Finally brought down by Coulter Pukowski. 2nd and 8.
Say that name again.
Coulter Pukowski. About like Leroy Clamola.
And that will be the last play of the first down.
First quarter.
Last play of the first quarter. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have second quarter action. Taylorville leads 7-0. We're going to pause for 60 seconds. We'll be right back in just a little bit right here on WTIM, your information station. There we go. Good grief. That was weird. All right, we got it now. All right, second quarter underway. Going to switch sides as Taylorville gets ready to go here from the 18-yard line on 2nd and 8. Lines up. Cameron Himes is in the shotgun. Seth Hughes right next to him on the right-hand side. Now movement and a handoff. Over the right-hand side, going to be dragged down way behind the line of scrimmage, and being taken down is Miles Clayton. That's Clayton's first carry on the night.
That play didn't work. That lost about 12 yards on the play. Set up third.
It was supposed to be a jet sweep, but Clayton couldn't find the corner, and
3rd and 17 from the 27.
Defense had it smelled out a mile away. So back to the drawing board for a 3rd and 17 from Taylorville's Mount Vernon's 27. Himes is in the shotgun.
Try to get about half of it here.
Seth Hughes right behind him.
4 people
Now,
out.
now he takes off. Good throw over to Hughes. Hughes over to the 30. Now over to the 25 before being dragged out of bounds and thrown down around the 25-yard line.
Gain of about 2. Little.
Fans wanted a flag, but he was still taken down when he was in bounds. And so that'll bring up 4th and 15 from the 25. And now Coach Jeb Odom has a decision to make. Now,
I believe in going with it. It's too far to kick a field goal. It's too close to punt. So it's 4th and 15 from the 25.
So Himes is in the shotgun. Seth Hughes right next to him. And here we go.
And there's a penalty flag there.
So?
That's probably going to be against Taylorville.
And Taylorville's backing up. So now it'll be a false start on the offense. It'll be 4th and 20.
Now they're going to punt, it looks like. The punting team's coming out
Well, and Cameron Himes is the punter. So you know he's dangerous and can throw it too. So that'll be something to look at here for Cameron Himes. Himes is a little bit back. Got a wide receiver over on the left-hand side. And Kobe Long over on the right. And sure enough, he does punt it. Ball is up and a good punt. It's going to be, just out of bounds behind the outstretched arms of Kobe Long. Kobe Long nearly had it, was not able to hold on to it. And
rolled into the end zone to be Mount Vernon ball, 1st and 10 from their own 20. So that drive sort of shut down there. Penalties hurt us.
Well, and
but the reverse.
That was the real big
sweep or whatever you called it, Leroy.
That was the real big dagger.
Loss,
And so that's and again, Taylorville having trouble in their red zone of trying to get the ball pushed forward as they've moved the ball really, really well until they got down there. Now we see the Taylorville defense on. It'll be the first time we've seen the Mount Vernon offense led by quarterback Miguel Rios, let's see. Push forward and down at the 20-yard line.
Mylan Nettles, quarterback.
Yeah.
He's just a sophomore, so number 8.
And Nettles was the guy who fumbled the ball on the carry.
Or no, that's number 6 out there, isn't it, Leroy, the quarterback?
Yeah,
it's hard to see the numbers with Mount Vernon.
Sajay
Taylor.
Malachi Mays is number 6, right?
Sajay Taylor.
Okay, Sajay Taylor. We'll go with that.
Okay.
So Taylor getting ready. And now a handoff out towards the right side. He's got room and then tripped up and taken. Looks like he tripped over his own feet around the 30-yard line. He took off like a shot and then
that was a
fell
good
down.
run by Navante Nesbitt. He looks to be a very good speedster. I think he was 3rd last year in their conference 100-meter dash at the track meet.
So Taylor getting ready here in the shotgun.
They show some speed, Leroy. Shotgun, split receivers.
Here we go, getting ready to go.
And Nesbitt's behind him. 1st and 10.
Taylor.
First down Taylor's given up tonight.
Taylor barking out orders. Now lines up in the shotgun, getting ready to go with the split wide receivers. The snap. He's got time to throw. He does throw, and the ball is dropped by Nivante Nesbitt. And just a little pitch out and nothing going there as the ball dropped. And the lanes closed down really, really quick for Taylor.
Looks like their game plan is try to get the ball to Nesbitt. And I don't blame him, but our defensive line pressured the quarterback. Good pressure by Eric Provines.
And he had speed. He has speed out there.
William Blues playing both sides of the ball on the line. Defensive tackle. We got Gerlich at linebacker, outside linebacker.
So here we go. Behind center. Or shotgun. Taking off for a run. And now Taylorville sniffs that out and taken down around the 30-yard line. No gain on the play. That's all right if you're Taylorville. That's what you want.
A little trouble with the handoff there. Gain of 1. Tackled by William Blue and Eric Provines.
7-0 in favor of Taylorville. 9:08. Taylorville scored on their first drive and picked up a fumble recovery, and then the drive stalled out after a couple penalties hurt the team. Now taking over on offense is Mount Vernon, who's had their own struggles here getting going.
3rd and 9. Big play for the defense here.
Taylor lines up behind the shotgun, getting ready to go. Fake handoff. Now he's going to take it himself over the right-hand side and pull down hard behind the line of scrimmage. And a good stop from Taylorville. Bruce, do you see who that was?
Looked like to me it was number 53, Clayton Gary.
Clayton Guy getting that
Clayton
stop.
Guy,
Yeah.
excuse me. It's a little dark here for us.
It is a little bit dark. But Guy
hard
able
to see.
Guy able to pull him
Mount
down.
Vernon's back to punt. 4th and 10, excuse me.
8:18 left, and so Taylorville getting ready to receive the punt here. Punt is low. He's going to try. Now he's going to punt it. Looked like he was going to take it himself, and decided the last minute to punt.
Rugby style kick and
good favorable roll for Taylorville or for Mount Vernon, and it's going to go down around the 26.
44-yard punt with the roll. Good punt by Mount Vernon, rugby style.
He took off running towards that left-hand side, and then
Kicked it
realized,
left-footed, and Taylorville take over for their 3rd possession, leading 7-0.
7:59 left here in the second quarter, and if you're Taylorville, you got to like what's going on right now. Able to have a good stop on defense for that opening drive, and now trying to answer again with some more points on the board.
As the band walks in front of us, getting ready for their halftime performance, they're waving to all the fans, and great night of football out here at Taylorville High School football field.
It's so good to be back here. I've been waiting all month for this game, as we knew that it was going to be at the end of August, and it's good to have football again. Cameron Himes is back out on the field here, lining up. Hughes right behind him as Taylorville gets ready to go. Next to him is going to be Colin Jansen. Now another timeout taken from Taylorville.
And that's the 3rd timeout. We just didn't have enough players out on the field.
And that's been the biggest issue with Taylorville so far this year. It's just been first game jitters, Bruce.
Ossemeyer was over getting a drink of water, and I think he should have been out on the field.
Wait, I got to play? Oh,
yeah.
All right, cool.
Now Odom changes his mind and has Ossemeyer sit out this play. That could change too.
Oh, we've seen him make some decisions really, really quick before. So.
That's right, and the seniors know how to take him, and Coach Odom, wonderful job as head coach at Taylorville.
And since they're going to take a timeout, let's thank some more of the seniors that are on this team. Joe Lyons, Kobe Long, Jaden Mathon, Gage Rusher, and Jackson Myers. Also want to give a big shout out to Hunter Gerlich. Gerlich had some great plays last year. Eric Provines, Aaron Corso, Colin Bottrell as well. And
2 big linemen there, the last 2 you mentioned. And Taylorville's controlling the line of scrimmage here tonight. Bottrell's playing right tackle, and I think Corso's the left tackle. So that's 2 good-sized lads playing tackle positions.
Cameron Himes is better be going and buying some sodas for those linemen, because they've done a good job of protecting them tonight. Yes. Hand off over the left-hand side, now up through. Hughes has room before being dragged down around the 30. Looks like a gain of about 3. So it'll be 2nd and 6 from the 30. 7:43 left here in the quarter. And Taylorville doing a good job here of really controlling the possession. Even though they've had some penalties, they've really had the ball almost the entire first quarter and now nearly half of the second quarter. Hymens lines up behind center.
Not in any hurry.
Another handoff, ball's loose. And now they're going to be able to get in there and get the fumble or pick up their own. They picked up their own fumble, but a flag is down on the play.
No, that was just the call.
Just to mark it. Yep.
Fumble when
Okay.
Hunter Gerlich retrieved the fumble. And it'll set up 3rd and 9. Another big play for Taylorville.
It looked like, and we'll have to wait for the replay here, but it looked like it hit his leg and went off. He wasn't near anybody. Let's check out the replay here on Tommy TV because he came over and he was all right. And he did get
ripped it out of Jackson
Yeah.
Myers' hand, but Gerlich was behind it to pick it up the fumble.
Big shout out to Tommy
And
TV
now
for instant replay tonight.
Timeout for Mount Vernon. It's a big defensive play for them.
Timeouts have been used quite liberally tonight.
Well, Taylorville doesn't have any left, and Mount Vernon's down to the last one of the half.
So another timeout taken, and Bruce said a little bit earlier, but again, a big shout out to the senior cheerleaders, band members, and the dancers. Greatly appreciated as well for all the hard work that they've done for the last 4 years.
Be interesting to see the band perform at halftime this year. That's something they didn't get to do very often last year, and they practiced all summer. We'll see what their first night opening game performance will be.
But it's so good to have the band again. Oh my goodness. Feels like a real football game when you have the band, Bruce.
Yes, it does, and the cheerleaders and the dance squad.
3rd and 9 from their own 27-yard line. Taylorville looking to push forward here as they've done so well. Taylorville's absolutely moved the ball well until they've gotten to the red zone, and then they've struggled with penalties. But fumble right there, and Taylorville was able to recover it. And it's going to stay 3rd and 9. Here we go. Taylorville back out onto the field. Cameron Hymens just lines up in the shotgun. Now the snap, another flag on the play.
And that's going to be offsides against Mount Vernon.
And Taylorville will get some free yardage. So
looks like number 99 jumped off sides there.
It'll be 3rd and 4 now.
Jameer Barrett.
That line pushing forward, and those battle in the trenches have been quite something tonight. Here we go. Another flag. Another movement. And that might be a first down for Taylorville. And it is offsides again on Mount Vernon. The Rams
Taylorville will get a first down on 2 offside penalties. 3rd and 9 and 10 yards of penalty to give Taylorville a first down. That cannot make Mount Vernon head coach very happy.
No. And another first down for Taylorville. And with Taylorville moving the ball already quite well, you don't want to give them free yardage. And that's exactly what Mount Vernon's given them, 10 yards now. Another handoff over towards, he pushes forward and is finally brought down around the 44-yard line using his lineman kind of as a shield to get through and do exactly what he was supposed to do there.
Huge gain of about 7. Finally brought down by Devin Kermack.
Fantastic carry from Taylorville there as, again, big chunks of yardage for Taylorville. So it'll be 2nd and 3 from Taylorville's own 44, and you don't necessarily, like you said, Bruce, you don't necessarily need to be in a hurry with 6 minutes left and you got the ball. And the lead.
I think Mount Vernon's only ran 6 offensive plays today, so.
Hymens with another handoff. He's got room to the left-hand side, and now down around the 48.
That handoff was to Jackson Myers. Brought down by Jameer Barrett.
Multiple running backs used by Taylorville, and the Taylorville crowd is pumped up and ready to go, man. I tell you what, they've been waiting for this game for a long time. Give a big shout out to Jason Hatley, who was able to navigate through all the rain delays earlier to get us going and get us on the field.
Done a wonderful job as AD.
And we're not just saying that because he's sitting next to us either.
Here's a handoff over to the right-hand side. Use up to the 45, down to the 40, and then before being taken down around the 39-yard line.
I think that's enough for a first down.
It's pretty close. Telling the ref to move. There we go. Yeah, it is. It's good. It looked weird from where it was, but it's
Well,
good.
it was past the 39, and the first down marker was inside the 39. So first and 10 Tornadoes. 5:05 remaining here in the second quarter. Taylorville leads 7-0.
And Taylorville has been picking up first downs like crazy tonight.
Taylorville's score was on a touchdown run by Jackson Myers. Extra point by Cameron Hines, and Taylorville leads 7-0.
And Himes is back. Now another handoff to Hughes. Hughes over the left-hand side. Bounces off a tackle, then over to the 35. Then finally brought down around the 32.
Gain of about 7 there, so it'll be 2nd and 3, 2nd and 4, it looks like, down to the 34-yard line.
And it really has been a two-headed monster so far. Myers has helped quite a bit, but really it's been Hughes and Cameron Himes who have been taking the workload.
Gerlich will come in for Ostermeyer as he limps off a little bit, but he'll be all right. He'll be back in there. Tough kid, tough senior. Carter Ostermeyer.
And he has been absolutely fun to watch the last couple of years.
Again, look for maybe a pass here on 2nd and 4.
So
Haython out to the right.
So here goes Himes. Snap is to the left, but he's got enough to hold on to it, then cuts out towards the right-hand side up to the 30 before being taken down around the 29-yard line.
That's going to be just a little bit short.
So it'll be,
Third
third
down,
goal.
about 6 inches.
Yeah, 3rd inches. 3rd inches from the 34-yard line. 3:39 left here in the first half.
And Himes
And now
breaks
another
through.
push through, and nobody seemed to be ready for the play.
Mount Vernon just
That was
not ready
odd.
for that. About a 10, 11-yard run on 3rd and inches. Himeson's ran right up the gut.
I don't know what that was, but yeah, Bruce, Mount Vernon was just kind of just hanging around like they weren't ready for the play.
1st and 10 from the 20-yard line now, Taylorville. And 3:21 remaining and counting.
And
be great if Taylor could run the rest of the clock off and score at the end of the half and go in 14-0.
Taylorville struggled in the red zone the last 2 drives. They're 1 for 2. Here's Cameron Himesness behind center. Another drop fumble now over, and now he's going to pick it up himself and make something out of nothing and get out to the 20-yard line. So he's able to get back to the line of scrimmage no more, but again...
that was picked up by Gerlich there and gained about a half a yard. Fumble by Himesness. Gerlich picked it up and did get about a half a yard.
Great awareness from Hunter Gerlich to be in the right spot at the right time, look down, pick up the football. So it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 20-yard line. 2:40 left here in the first half. Taylorville trying to tap on another 6 points.
Beautiful night for football out here at Taylorville High School. So if you're in the area, come on by.
The rain's gone. We're good to go. Pulled
Looks
back.
like maybe
another
a
flag.
face mask there.
Holding on
holding on Taylorville.
So 2:22 left, and Taylorville's going to back up. And the laundry has been flying tonight, Bruce.
Right, Aaron Corso, a good block there. I'm not sure who got the hold, but it wasn't Corso. He did a good job of blocking the end to the outside, and we cut back in, but it'll be holding against Taylorville. They decline it.
Penalties decline, so they'll lose the
Gain
down.
of about well, he did lose about 2 yards, so it'll be 3rd and about 12.
What do you think about that, Bruce?
Well, I don't know. 3rd and 12. I think I'd would have backed him up 2nd and 20, but we'll see. Taylor's probably in 4-down territory here, so 2 downs to make 12 yards.
They need to get to the 11-yard line. Here we go. Himesness back to pass. Fakes, now takes it himself. He's got a little bit of room. Cuts over to the 25 before being brought down.
He wanted to get Lions on an out and go, but very well defended. Hines just took the ball and run and lost about a yard. Be 4th and 13 from the 24-yard line.
And Hines,
too far to kick a field goal. I don't think we have the range of a 41, 42-yard field goal. Too short to punt. a minute 25.
Yeah.
Odom will probably let the clock run down. Maybe snap it with about 1 or 2 seconds on the play clock. Play clock's down to 8.
Himes's was ready to go there. That lane just closed up before he could get over there and get it into the flat.
May not get the play off in time.
And ball does. He does. Himes is looking to throw. And now whistles come.
I think
and he catches it and brings it down for
the referee anticipated that we were going to.
Ooh, and Coach Odom is
game.
Furious.
I think he blew the whistle too quick. And that's what it's called.
They're going to say delay a game against.
Yeah, was the call. So he blew the play dead right as the play clock was about to go off. Himes just did complete the ball in the end zone for a touchdown.
For what it's worth.
But now it's 4th and 18 from the 28.
So Himes this again in the shotgun. Looking to go with two split wide receivers.
He's got
snap is low again. Another throw. This one's out towards the right-hand side, and it's going to fall incomplete.
Knocked down. 2 receivers there, both Mathon and Lyons. And Kobe Long was there too, but 4 defenders, and they knocked it down with a minute to go here in the second quarter. Taylor leads 7-0.
It seemed to be, Bruce, the same play that they ran the play prior.
Yeah, but he didn't give the ball. He didn't give enough air under the ball. He threw it a line drive, and it was easily knocked down.
So 1 minute left here in the second half, or in the second quarter, 7-0 in favor of Taylorville. The Rams will take over at their own 27-yard or 28-yard line.
They can strike fast with the speed that they do have. So let's see if Taylor can hold them here and go into halftime with a 7-0 lead.
Look to be, fumble. Look to be movement, but they're going to be able to get the ball out. Now another, man, that looked bad, but no call.
Yeah.
Looked like Taylorville held there as he was trying to make that catch, but no call, and it's going to fall incomplete. So no foul, no harm, no foul, right? 54 seconds left.
The snap was low. He dropped the snap.
There's a lot there.
and then he tried to dump it off and almost threw an interception. Taylor's in the area, and it's 2nd and 10 from the 28. 54 seconds left. Mount Vernon does have a timeout left.
There was a lot to diagnose in that play. Here we go. Taylor behind center in the shotgun. Another low snap. He's able to pick it up. Now looking to throw. Doesn't have enough room. Now just kicks it out to the open man, and now he's off to the races. Yeah. Being brought down around the 32-yard line over the right-hand side.
Gain of about 4. It's 3rd and 6. Clock continues to run. 35 seconds. Mount Vernon's down to 1 timeout. The clock will stop if they get a first down until the ball's ready for play.
Vernon racing on the field. Now they're going to call timeout, looks like.
Well, if they're going to call timeout, they wasted about 12 seconds. But 3rd and 6, big play.
They did, Bruce. They did call a timeout. 30 seconds left, and yeah, they could have done that right away and saved themselves some problem. But I think there was some miscommunication between Taylor and the Rams head coach, and they weren't able to get the play off. So it'll be 3rd and 6 at Mount Vernon's own 32 with 30 seconds left. Taylorville leads 7-0 here in this home opener senior night for Taylorville. How you guys doing? Hope you're having a good night listening to our broadcast, whether you're watching on Tommy TV or you're listening on WTIM. Thank you so much. And very happy to have you all with us tonight as we had some rain come through earlier, but we are all clear and having a good night now. My name is Leroy Klemola. Joining me on color is Bruce Berry. And Bruce, always good to have you with.
Always glad to be here for a football game, Leroy. Been going to these football games since about 1963, I believe, when I was about 5 years old. My mom used to bring us to the games, myself and my 4 brothers, and we've came here a lot throughout the years.
And now they've put you to work.
Yes, I enjoy doing this, and like I said, what a beautiful turf football field we have. You know, paid for it by strictly donations, and my family was a big part of that, along with Bill Hopper and the many of donors that donated to have this great turf football field.
Here we go, looking to throw. Taylor's got time. Now the line crashes, and he's got to go. Throw is up and nearly picked off. Throw is high, intended for Fisher Davis, but nearly picked off by Jaden Mathon.
And good pressure again by William Blue, along with Eric Provines.
And Taylor had time to throw it, but the line crashed really, really quick. Like, he looked comfortable, and then all of a sudden he had two defenders in his face, so he had to get rid of the ball, and he's lucky that that one was not picked off. Mathon was right there.
Yeah, I think they might punt the ball. It's 4th and 7. They sure as heck don't want to give Taylorville the ball back on the 32-yard line. So
22 seconds is a long time.
maybe a bad snap here, and Taylorville will be in business.
It is a bad snap. He's going to try to go over towards the right-hand side. He does get the ball off. It's going to be up and out of bounds. Where is it going to go? Oh, it bounced in and then out around the 36-yard line. Let's see where they rule it down. Yep, around the 35, really. Yeah, it would be Taylorville's at their own 35-yard line. They'll have 14 seconds to get the ball down.
14 seconds with no timeouts. I look for Hines just to keep the ball maybe on a little run, and if he breaks through, he breaks through.
If not, no worries. So here we go. Ball spotted at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10 with 14 seconds left. Defense kind of talking, and they're going to play back, expecting a...
I'm just going to kneel on it with it.
Yep, and he does.
He does.
Again, their little victory formation and take a knee.
And that's how going at halftime, leading 7-0.
All right. We are going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll break down how the first half went, talk about what we want to see in the second half, and take a look at our schedule for the rest of the year as well. You're listening to WTIM, your information station. We'll be right back right after this.
We have a black Jeep with Rhode Island license plates. Your parking lights continue to light. Ladies and gentlemen, now in the field the 2021-22 Tornado Marching Band, under the direction of Mr. Chris Gunn and led by Drum Major Marcus Wilkins. The band would like to once again thank the band seniors for their commitment to excellence throughout their high school band tenure. Tonight, the band will be performing the first two selections of their 2021 field show, Decade to Rewind, featuring the Journey hit, Any Way You Want It, from 1980, and the Kansas Classic from 1976, Carry On, Wayward Son. The field show will feature trumpet soloist Rihanna Spencer. Drum Major Marcus Wilkins, is your band ready? Tornado Marching Band, the field is yours. And now welcome the THS dance team under the direction of Heather Odom as they perform to Black Eyed Peas, I've Got Feeling. And now please stand and join the cheerleaders, the dance team, and the band in performing Taylorville High School fight song, Go Tornadoes. I'd like to draw your attention to the center of the football field. You'll see some volunteers from the Taylorville Sports Boosters who just helped the tornado open recently
and want to tell you what kind of money they're going to be returning to the Taylorville High School athletic program. That's a number of $29,115.93. Thank you very much to all the volunteers from the Sports Boosters for working so hard to make this money for the program.
And welcome back to Taylorville, Illinois. Leroy Kamola is going to bring you all of the action here as Taylorville leads at halftime, 7-0. And you look at what they've done so far, and it's been a fantastic first half for Taylorville, who was really, really able to move the ball very, very well until they got to about the 20-yard line. And then they struggled on all of their drives. They were able to score on that first drive and get 7 points, but their two drives since then have stalled, and they've been forced to punt on one, and they went 4th and out on another. Mount Vernon has had the ball about 10 times. That's about it. 10 plays, and it's been really all Taylorville as far as time of possession goes. And it's one of those things where you look at this team, and if Taylorville can maintain time of possession all season long, that's going to be a big deal for this team. Bruce, what did you like what you saw today so far from Taylorville?
Well, offense started out good, drove the opening kickoff down, got a touchdown, stalled a little bit on some penalties, but got it in, got 7-0 lead. In our defense, they haven't been out there much, but they've stopped Mount Vernon, held them to 1 first down in the first half, and I'm pretty impressed with our defensive line. And our offensive line's been doing a good job. We've basically stopped ourselves on offense, Leroy.
Yep.
And look for a good second half. Get an opening victory. It'd be good over Mount Vernon. And set up the week 2 game next week with Elgin St. Edward, all the way up north there, Leroy. I won't be able to be there with you next week. I'm attending a family member's wedding.
Yeah.
And so I guess you'll have to go it alone or get Trevor Huth out of retirement and have him come and help you.
We've got the new guy coming with. Our new guy will be coming along. His name is Avery Cooper.
Okay.
He will be coming along for the ride. Avery and I have known each other for a very long time, and excited to have him come with.
Well, that's good. I'll be happy to meet him. And I did talk to Trevor the other day. He's got a job with the school district now, so welcome him to new adventures there. And so look forward to game 2 next week, but let's get this one in the bag first.
Yeah, taking a look at some other scores. Effingham is down to St. Teresa at halftime, 35-0. And I don't think if I talked to any of the experts, I don't think any of the experts would have predicted that score at halftime of game 1 for them. Effingham looked very, very good last year.
And had quite a few players coming back, so I don't know what happened there. And we'll see. Maybe you'll set up a big conference game for Taylorville and Effingham in a few weeks.
Yeah, You hate to circle that game already on the calendar, but if Effingham continues to struggle, this might be something that Taylorville can really latch onto. As Taylorville's schedule, they're gonna play more away games this year than home games. They only have one back-to-back home game, and that's towards the very end of the season before they have their season finale against Civic Memorial. So Taylorville looking to really establish themselves as a road team if they're going to want to compete for the Apollo Conference Championship.
Well, I'd like to just say a few things while we're at halftime.
Yeah.
You know, pray for our soldiers over in Afghanistan. Hopefully we get everyone home safe there. And also the people out there that Bill Tucker is in need of prayers for everyone. That he was a long-time trainer for the high school basketball and football team. So if you're out there listening, pray for Bill Tucker. He's going through some health issues and could use all your prayers.
And as long as we're talking about that, if you are suffering from COVID or if you have been quarantined, we want to wish you a very quick and healthy recovery as well. I know it's been something that just will not go away, and we want to wish you all the very, very best on overcoming that.
There's no sign of COVID out here tonight, you know, as we're outdoors. Everyone's not masked. I know that students have to wear masks.
To begin the second half, the Rams will be receiving the kickoff at the south end of the field.
They do have to wear masks indoor sports, but like I said, come on out and enjoy the evening if you're in the area. We've got another halftime of football, 24 minutes, and Taylorville leads 7-0.
So here we go. My name is Leroy Clamola. Color with me is Bruce Berry describing all the plays for you as they happen, as we have ready to go. Taylorville will kick off to start this second half as Taylorville leads 7-0 and looking for a strong second half. They controlled the time of possession in the first half. They're looking to do the same thing here with a good defensive stance here. And Taylorville, you know, Mount Vernon has speed, but they've been having trouble holding on to the ball. And it'll be interesting to see if Taylorville kind of changes the way that they do their tackles with how much trouble Mount Vernon has had holding the ball.
Carter Ostermeyer to kick off for Taylorville.
And here we go. Ostermeyer set, getting ready to go. Back for Mount Vernon is Anthony Lash. As the kick is up, and it's going to go over to the right side. And picked up over, gets a little bit of room. He's got room and he's got speed. It's tripped up and taken down around the 43 before another flag falls. And on that carry was number 88, Marcus Garrett.
Tackled by Colin Albright, looked like to me. Flag is holding on Mount Vernon, so that'll move them back. The hold took place at about the 43-yard line, according to the flag, and they'll move it back 10 yards from there.
So Taylorville off to a good start here in the second half as Mount Vernon will lose 10 yards. And again, Garrett has been very, very fast, but has had two kickoff returns returned or fumbling. Either fumbled it or they lost a ton of yardage. So
all the way back to the 29-yard line for Mount Vernon will be 1st and 10. And let's go over the defense. On the line, we got number 54 is Eric Provines, along with 32 Thomas Gettings.
So here we go. Mount Vernon getting ready with Taylor in the shotgun. Looking to throw. Now he's under pressure. Cuts out towards the left-hand side. It's a foot race. And he's going to get sacked behind the line of scrimmage. And a big sack from Taylorville. And pumped
Clark
on
Rare.
that is
Clark Rare, number 20.
He is fired up, and the Taylorville defense is fired up on a huge loss. That'll make it 2nd and 19.
Good tackle there by Clark Rare, the 5'7", 135-pound sophomore. Showed a lot of speed around the end. Number 20's been worn by about 12 Rare kids, I think. Started with the dad, Bobby. The kids, Justin, Jared, and I can't think of the other ones right now. Starts with a J, and now the grandsons are wearing number 20.
So here we go. Taylorville defense fired up. Can they do it again? Taylor in the behind center. Got two wide receivers to the left. He's back to throw. He hands it off over the right-hand side. He's got some room. Spins around and then finally dragged down. Not a whole big gain, probably about 5 yards on the carry.
I have to apologize. The other Rare son was Jordan Rare, and he might have been the best athlete of all of them.
And that's the one you missed, Bruce.
That's the one I missed. Justin and Jared were both pretty good, but I think Jordan was the best of those three.
So it'll be 3rd and 13 from the 26-yard line, and Mount Vernon's going to need to throw it most likely here. I don't see them getting a run of 13 yards against this Taylorville defense. Let's see what happens. Taylor in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers over on the left-hand side. Now looking to go. He is going to throw, and he's holding on to it. He's got time to throw. It gets rid of it, and it's going to be short of the first down.
Short of the first down, game of about 12. Set up about 4th and 4.
Fisher Davis on the reception there for Mount Vernon.
That was a good play and a good tackle by Colin Albright.
Albright in on a big open field tackle, and those are not easy to do. When you're moving and they're moving, that can be tough to make those
4th
tackles.
and 4, and I don't know, this is a big play for Mount Vernon. Looks like they're going to go for it.
Taylorville pumped
Big play
up.
here.
Clayton Guy on the sidelines trying to get his boys riled up. Here we go. Taylor in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Good snap. He's got time to throw. Line's crashing now, gets rid of it. It is caught for a first down and driven down.
It's caught.
Now, he was pushed behind the first down line, but his momentum will push him forward.
And that
It'll
was
be a
tackled
first
by
down.
Luke Durbin, number 52. Good play by him. Clark Rare, I believe, is the son of Justin Rare, so just want to get the Rare boys straight.
9:13 left here, 1st and 10. New set of downs, and that is only the second first down that we've seen from Mount Vernon this entire game. So they're going to get ready to go here. Taylorville defense standing strong, looking to get going.
Yeah.
Over on center, getting ready to go, and
goes by 2 numbers.
looking out as we get going here, getting ready to on the behind center. Now he's got some room and goes to hand it off and flag on the play. He's got room over on the left-hand side, trying to get around the corner. He's got to stop short, and now he's going to go back the other way over towards the 38. He's still on his feet, up to the 40, then to the 45, nearly tripped up and finally brought down around the 48. A lot of running for about 6 yards.
Looks like could have been an illegal crackback block on the Mount Vernon as he switched ways of running, but
There is a flag
was
on the
not
play.
called. But the Taylorville coaches sure wanted it. They hit Clark Rare as the guy reversed fields, and I think that was an illegal block, but it was not called that I saw for sure.
Now the refs are going to discuss things, and here we go with what the call actually is. Let's see what they rule. Now they're going to come over and talk to Coach Odom. And Odom wants an explanation of what the call is. They're pointing over towards about the 40-yard line. And players are coming back out. Ball is not moved. Ball is still at the 48-yard line. So have they lifted the flag? Looks like they might have lifted the flag.
I didn't see a flag.
There was a flag that was thrown around the 30. It's still down. It's over at around the 31-yard line. Penalties declined, whatever it was. It'll be repeated first down. A block in the back. And so they will back up, Bruce. Told you there was a flag over down by the 31. So Mount Vernon will back up again, and this has been kind of the story of this game from both teams. They've run into issues where they just have not. They've taken 1 step forward and 2 steps back. So it'll be 1st and 15 from their own 37. Got to get all the way to the 48-yard line on the Taylorville side to get a first down. Another handoff, and now he's going nowhere to go. Backed up in the backfield, and that was Navante Nesbitt on the carry. Taylorville in there on a big stop.
Eric Provines on that tackle.
Provines has been a beast on that defensive line. He's been everywhere the ball has been. 8:10 left here, 2-7 in the third quarter, 2nd and 17 from Mount Vernon's own 35-yard line. Taylorville defense, again, up to the task of doing a good job, Bruce.
Yep, 8 minutes to go here in the third. Taylorville still leads 7-0, and 2nd and 17.
So here we go as they now have their play. They're all looking at their wrists, making sure they're all on the right. They're on the right page. And now whistles are blown. That's going to be a timeout for Mount Vernon.
7:43 left here in the third quarter, and if you're Mount Vernon, you can't like how this has been going. Every time they've moved forward, they've either fumbled it or they've ran into penalties. And again, this is another case where Mount Vernon just really has not been able to get any momentum going.
No, they have not. And Taylorville defense had a lot to do with it. Eric Provine is playing real well up front along with Landon Molina. And like I said, a beautiful play a few plays ago by Clark Rare from the outside, ran down Nesbitt from behind.
And it's so important when you can get into that backfield and get into a foot race. Quarterback's not running nearly as fast as probably he can, just because simply he's looking for somebody to throw the ball to, so he can't run as fast as he'd like to. And defense, all they have to worry about is getting that quarterback. And he was able to do that. So big carry for him, and Taylorville defense really doing a good job of standing strong. And again, I think if you're Taylorville, you like to see that in this opening game. A lot of different schemes and stuff were set up on the purple and gold game last week. Not a whole lot of results from it, but some battles were figured out. Taylorville looking good.
Another good play by the defensive line is by Thomas Gettings, a sophomore, so look for a good future out of him.
So here we go. Taylor in the shotgun for Mount Vernon. Rams trying to get going after being in trouble. Movement, no flag. Now the flag comes in a little bit late. It's going to be offsides on the defense. Pass is caught, but it's moot because it's going to Mount Vernon's going to take 5 steps forward. As Taylorville was offsides movement. So that whole line jumped. And I wonder if they saw one of the players move. Oh, it's going to be a false
procedure, false start
on the offense.
The Rams.
So again, Mount Vernon running into issues. I saw that whole defensive line move, and I figured that it was one of their guys.
That play was blown dead because it was on the offense.
So Taylorville defense again doing what they were supposed to do, and again, Mount Vernon finds themselves backing up a little bit. So it'll be 2nd and 22. Again, they have to get all the way out to the 48-yard line of Taylorville. Another throw over the right-hand side. He breaks one tackle, cuts over, and then taken down into the legs. A beautiful tackle done on that left-hand side.
Seth Hughes came up from his safety position, made a great tackle.
And boys and girls, if you want to learn how to tackle, that was it right there. I tell
Very
you what,
good
that
form
was
tackling there
perfect.
by Seth Hughes. You can tell Zach McCavis has worked with the defensive backs this year. Great job of form tackling there. My hat's off to Zach McCavis.
Just a fantastic defensive stand from Taylorville this time. 3rd and 22 from the 30-yard line. Here we go, looking to throw. Taylor in trouble, has to juke left. Now he's going to go. Throws it over, and it's a good catch.
Caught.
And he's still on his feet, nearly was out of bounds. Going to stay inbounds before being brought down by Thomas Gettings. And on that carry, or on that catch, was Miguel Rios, I believe.
Sets up a 4th and about 2. It looked like to me he might have been across the line of scrimmage when he threw that, but no flag.
And so
set up a key play here, 4th and 2 from the 49-yard line of Taylorville. I think that's the first time Mount Vernon's been in Taylorville territory all night long.
I would think you were absolutely right. So 4th and 1, 49-yard line. They got to get to the 48. Taylorville defense pressing up a little bit. As I would imagine they're expecting a run here with that few of yardage to go. 6:06. They got 10 seconds left on the possession clock.
They're not going to get the play off.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. No.
And they're too late. And a big delay of game. And once again,
5-yard penalty against the Rams for delay of game.
And I make the joke, Taylorville's not beating Mount Vernon. Mount Vernon's beating Mount Vernon as they keep taking steps back.
That is unacceptable.
What a huge stabbing play against Mount Vernon. You do not want
4th
to delay
and 2,
game.
and you move it back to 4th and 7. This might force Mount Vernon to punt, but I still think they're going to go for it.
So they have to get to the 48-yard line. 5:53 left here in the third quarter. Taylorville leads 7-0, and while Mount Vernon looked like they were across the line of scrimmage, or across the 50, that was very brief, as they're now back to their own 46. Taylor behind center.
That's
another penalty on Mount Vernon. And Taylorville defense is fired up.
Miguel Rios just ran offsides there.
Clark Rahar was kind of joking around, and he was moving his hand. And
that'll be fourth and 12 down this. Well,
now you got. I think you'd have to punt in this situation, Bruce.
I think they're going to go for it still.
You're only down by 7. 4th and 11, 5:53 left here in the quarter. 41-yard line. Again, they have to get to Taylorville's 48 to get the first down. Now they're going to rush to the line. Looking for an opening. Taylor, now he's looking to throw. He's going to take off on his own. Over to the 45, 50. He's got taken down.
I think he got a first down.
They're going to be really close. This is where they ruled. He did get a first down.
Yeah,
down
it's
to
a first down.
47-yard line.
13-yard run.
So he was able to cut over the left-hand side, get down around the 47. There'll be a new set of downs for Mount Vernon.
That was the key play of the game so far. Mount Vernon had 4th and 2, had 2 5-yard penalties, moved it back to 4th and 12, and then had a quarterback scamper for 13 yards and set up a 1st and 10 on the Taylorville 47-yard line.
So the Rams look to go again here. 1st and 10, 47-yard line. Taylor behind center, looking in the shotgun. Now he's going to throw it off, and the pass is down. It's down. That's a fumble. Taylor lands on it. He was. I don't know. There's no signal.
That is absolutely a fumble recovered by William Blue.
And Blue picks up a big fumble, and once again, after all of that, Mount Vernon fumbles the ball again, and Taylorville will take over. You are absolutely right, Bruce. That was a backward lateral, and it is a fair ball. That is for anybody can pick that up. And Taylorville
was good, set up very well, and
great awareness from Blue to be
results in a turnover for the Rams. Now Taylorville needs to move this last 41 yards and get a 2-score lead.
Yeah, you definitely need points off of this. This is a big momentum shift right there, especially after Mount Vernon was able to get that first down on 4th and 13. So here comes Cameron Himes to send the Taylorville offense. One wide receiver on the left and the right in the I formation. Now a handoff, and Hughes has trouble with it. Fumbles loose ball, and it's going to be on the floor, and it's going to be recovered by Mount Vernon.
Fumble is recovered by the Rams.
And so Taylorville gives the ball right back, and Mount Vernon offense to come back out of the
Colton
field.
Robinson recovered that fumble. Hughes never did get a hold of it, so it was a bad handoff exchange between Himes and Hughes, and Taylorville turns the ball right back over to Mount Vernon.
And so we might as well just rewind one play and call it 1st and 10 as Mount Vernon needs to get to their own 47 to get a first down. They take over on their own 37. Taylorville leads 7-0 here, 5:16 left here in the first. Mount Vernon taking over, like I said, on their own 37.
Ball's being spotted at the 37-yard line.
And so Taylorville defense back out onto the field.
Rams.
Offense going to huddle around the TV monitor there to see what they can do to keep that from happening again. And again, I think you're right, Bruce. It was just a bad handoff from Cameron Himes to Seth Hughes. Hughes never really had possession of it. So, Sanjay Taylor getting ready to go behind center. Split wide receivers, 2 on the left, 2 on the right. Lines up in the shotgun. Taylorville defense sets. Here we go, man in motion. Now the snap. Another throw over to the right-hand side, and the ball's dropped.
Just dropped.
Wide open.
Threw it a little bit high, probably a little bit hard for as close as he was, but he did drop it. A little slant in, which they've used for quite a few yardage in the first half.
So Fisher Davis drops the ball, and it'll be 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 from the 37, 5:11 left here in the third quarter. 7-0 in favor of Taylorville. And Taylorville defense, again, looking for another big stand here to get the ball back for their offense. It's still too close for comfort here for Taylorville. Tornadoes trying to pick up a home opener and a season opener. Here we go, Sanjay Taylor. Now the ball, bad snap. He's got to pick it up himself. Now he's got to go over to the 30, then being dragged down, a big sack from Taylorville. And that was a bad snap from the center. And Taylor, that play was dead before it got going. Big shout out to the Taylorville Tornadoes, who are playing a fantastic football game so far. Glad to have you with us. I am Leroy Clamola alongside me, Bruce Berry.
Eric
giving you the call.
Provines and William Blue back in the backfield again. 3rd and 15 now.
From their own 32, 4:40 left here in the third quarter. Another big stand for Taylorville, even though you got to think Mount Vernon might be in four play territory. Here we go. Sanjay Taylor, shotgun. Now another bad snap, and he's going to pick it up and going to try to go. Now he throws it. Good throw out to whoever was open, then off to Nesbitt. Nesbitt gets pushed out of bounds.
That really wasn't a bad snap, Leroy. The quarterback just dropped it and then had to pick it up, scramble through. But gain of about, well, no, it was a loss of 4.
Yeah, and if you can't do the shotgun, if you can't hold on to the shotgun, maybe you need to be behind center. 4th and 13, 4th and 20.
Taylorville hasn't looked the best, but Mount Vernon's really had the first game jitters.
Yeah.
Dropping the ball, penalties.
It's just been one after the other, and I'm telling you, there's enough laundry on here that even I think stay away from it. Here we go. Trying to go. Taylorville pressing, and now he's going to punt it. Looked like he threw it. And the ball's going to go out of bounds. Oh, it's going to stay in bounds. That was great. Great punt. Let's see where the referee rules it. And they're going to say it's out of the 34. I don't know. I think it looked like it stayed in at that 34, Bruce. Taylorville might have caught a break there. That looked like it.
Mount Vernon player down.
And so they're going to check on him. That's the... So Taylorville will take over at their own 34-yard line. 4:04 left here. 7-0 in favor of Taylorville as they get going. And that was
good hand by the player. Miguel Rios
has been
He's
involved.
limping off, but he'll probably be back into play. Looks like a tough kid.
Just a stinger. He'll be all right. And so, Bruce, Taylorville once again finds themselves with the possession. They fumbled it on the last drive where Seth Hughes had trouble didn't even touch the ball. It hit his chest and bounced off. And so they'll take over at their own 34. And if you're Taylorville, well, you got to at least try to get some points here.
We need to get a drive started, get some points out of it, get a 2-score lead, and that should be enough.
So here's Himesness. Hands off to Hughes. Hughes pushes forward, nothing going, and being brought down by number 42, and that is Dean Smith.
We got to hold on to the ball at least here, Leroy. Again, they'll slide handoff to Hughes. No gain of about maybe a foot and a half. And look for Himes just to keep the ball maybe around the left end this time.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 from Taylorville's own 34. Cameron Himesness, who has looked really comfortable behind center tonight. He has been looking all right. Only had a couple plays that you kind of scratched your head on, but otherwise than that, he's been really, really good. Let's see what he does here. Behind center, and he's going to take it himself off to the 35-40, and then drag down around the 41-yard line.
Cameron Himesness, the ball carrier.
Good run over the left-hand side for Cameron Himesness.
About 6 on the play.
So that'll bring up 3rd and 4 from the 40-yard line. 3:08 left here in the third quarter. Glad to have you with us tonight. It's become a beautiful night for football.
Can't ask for much better. Maybe a little cooler during the day, but
it was warm. It's been warm all week this week, man. I tell you what. So 2:49 left here. Taylorville needs to get to the 44-yard line to get that first down. Himes is behind center in the I formation. Now movement and no flag. And now the flags come in. Now he's going to take off and be down to around 37.
Blow the play. Offside versus Mount Vernon Rams.
You can see that.
Another big offside penalty against the Rams.
And so another first down
That'll
for
give
Taylorville.
Taylorville a first down at the 45-yard line.
2:37 here. Now Taylorville will get a new set of downs and move forward 5 steps.
45-yard line.
2:37 left here in the third quarter.
1st and 10.
And again, Mount Vernon keeps shooting themselves in the foot on these penalties. It's not like Taylorville's played a great football game, but Mount Vernon's made more mistakes and Taylorville's capitalized on them.
We better play better next week or Elgin will put it to us next week, Leroy.
Yeah, especially heading up to Elgin. Here we go. Behind center, another bad snap, and now that one's botched on the floor, and now they're all going to land on top of each other around the 41-yard line.
Hines, all he could do was cover that
Just
up.
land on top of it. Land on top of it. So that'll be second.
The clock keeps running.
Go back up a little bit on that one as there was nothing really going there, and the ball will be spotted at the 42-yard line, so second and 13 from the 42. Taylorville going over what they want to do. Coach Odom giving instructions to Cameron Hymesness, who comes back out onto the field. Gives his instructions to the guys, and they're ready to go. All right, split wide receivers. One on each side. Handoff. Hughes is off to the races, up to the 45. Breaks the tackle on a stiff arm. He's up to the 50, slides to the 45. And then being pushed out of bounds around the 45-yard line across midfield and near first down. In fact, I think he might have even gotten that, Bruce.
It'll be close.
Regardless, it'll be either third and inches or first and 10. Minute
It'll
23
be third and inch.
Yeah. So Cameron Hymesness will most likely just carry this one and push that line forward. That line has done a very good job of getting those first downs when it's been under 2 yards.
They marked the ball about at the beginning of the 45 line,
Now
and
they
the referee moved it about a foot and a half and gave Taylorville a first down.
So where they put it originally was not a first down.
That's the old left foot, right foot mark. He marked it on the left foot, and the ref said move it to the right foot.
So it is first and 10, 1:23 left. Cameron Hymesness hands off to Hughes. Hughes cuts up the middle, still on his feet, then being dragged down around the 40-yard line.
That was Carter Ostermeyer running that, I believe, Leroy. But
oh, yes, it was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
number
it was,
4.
yeah, it was
4
Ostermeyer.
and 14. And again, these purple tops and the gold numbers.
Well, and they are right in front of us, so
Yes,
it's really
they are.
hard to see, especially when the guys are in the center.
And we also have the monitor from Tommy TV. And like I said, you can't say enough about Tommy TV.
Oh, my goodness.
What? Can you imagine if we had this when we were in high school, Leroy?
I know. Big shout out to Tommy TV and all the producers and the hard work that you guys are doing. You guys rock. Thank you so much.
We had 3 channels and a transistor radio. That's how old I am.
Oh, my goodness. Probably wanted a flag there, but no call on that run. That was not Hymesness. I thought Hymesness had it. He did not. He did hand it off. And it'll be up to around the 40-yard line.
All no call.
Took 3 guys to bring down Seth Hughes there.
They wanted a horse collar call, but I think he just grabbed the back of his jersey and not really the back of the shoulder pads.
So that will mark, they will not have enough time to do another play here in the third quarter.
That will let it run down.
Mark the end of the third. Taylorville leads 7-0, driving here. Can they add on? We'll come back and find out. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have much more coming to you live here in Taylorville, Illinois, as we are at opening night for the Taylorville Tornadoes. Taylorville leads 7-0. We'll be right back in 60 seconds.
If you want to take out your 50-50 tickets, I will give you the winning number. The winning ticket tonight for the 50-50 ticket is 891770. 891770. You can take your ticket to the concession stand and pick up your winnings.
Left. So that's what separates Taylorville from their home opener victory. Big shout out to all our seniors. And thank you so much to all their hard work. Jackson Myers is being worked on the sidelines. Hope he's all right, being checked on by the trainers. Taylorville getting ready to go here. Lead 7-0 at Mount Vernon's 39-yard line. Mount Vernon's been really shooting themselves in the foot And let's see what happens here. Cameron Hymes takes it himself, past the first down marker, and an easy first down as he gets out to the 38, or 34, excuse me. And another run where it looked like Taylorville caught Mount Vernon off guard.
Again, and like I said, that's been our best play lately. Just Hymes just keeping the ball and running around the right end or the right side and on a quick count.
And again, that right side of the offensive line, Bruce, has just been a staple as far as being able to control that right side and being able to do what they need to. Here we go again. Hymes is behind in the shotgun. Now going to take it himself on a fake handoff. Over to the 30, 25, 20. Still on his feet. Around 15, 10, 5.
And runs out of bounds about the 6-7 yard line. Good run, 27-yard run. There is a flag down, though, and it might be against the Tornadoes.
Cut me off, Bruce. I had a good one. No, you're good. Let's see. So they're going to bring that ball back. And it will come back. But again, great run from Cameron Hymes who was able to cut over on the left-hand side and really do some damage. So they're going to mark it back. Taylorville will back up to the referee push.
Well, I saw that you got excited about a possible touchdown run, Leroy, but you didn't see the flag, and I knew it was going to get called back. So sorry for cutting you off.
I'm trying to build a demo reel here, Bruce.
Okay. We'll have all year to build that.
So it'll be a first and 10 from the 26-yard line. No, it's going to be second. I don't know. It's going to be second and like 2. Here we go. Push forward. Go over the left-hand side. He's got room and he's got it. Over to the 23-yard line.
That was a good run by Hunter Gerlich.
Yeah.
Taylor's used about 4 or 5 different running backs. It seems like Hymes and Seth Hughes have got the bulk of the carries, but
it's always a plus when you have that many weapons on
exactly.
Running
Our
back.
only score is by Jackson Myers. That was early in the first quarter. About 5 minutes left, I believe.
And Myers, who was being worked on a little bit, is doing some running on the sidelines. He looks all right. He's going to come back in the game. So, new set of downs, first and 10 from Mount Vernon's 23. Hymes is explaining some stuff. Over to Carter Ostermeyer. Handoff. Going to take it himself. Over to 30, 25, 20, 15, and puts out of bounds around the 12. Another big run from Cameron Hymes, Bruce.
I think that's another first down.
Pretty close if it wasn't. 10:44 left here, first and 10 from the 23-yard line.
And it is a first down.
Pickup is good for us.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line. 10-yard gain.
Got to get up to that 3-yard line to get a new set of downs. But again, obviously you want to get into that purple touchdown zone would be nice, wouldn't it? Taylorville they're threatening to score here. And it has been, while the score is 7-0, it really has been almost all Taylorville so far in this game.
That's right, but I feel a lot more comfortable with another score.
Very much so. This could change in an instant, given Mount Vernon's speed. Carter Ostermeyer over the right-hand side before being brought down around the 12-yard line. A little bit, it looks like a loss of about a yard.
Yeah, Mount Vernon does have some breakaway speed, so again, we need to control the ball, don't turn the ball over, and get a score here, and I think Taylorville people will be very happy with a 14-0 opening game win.
Ostermeyer comes off the field. 7-0 in favor of Taylorville. 10-12 left. Here we go. Cameron Hymes and the shotgun. Looking at Seth Hughes. He's about 3 yards behind him. Now movement. Handoff. Seth Hughes off to the races. He's up to the 15, then to the 10. And then brought down around the 10-yard line, Bruce.
Gain of about 3. Be 3rd and 7. This is a big play here. We're probably in 4-down territory, or we could attempt a field goal. The extra point was a line drive extra point. Barely got, just got over the crossbar. So not real impressed with our kicking game, but maybe Coach Odom has a lot of confidence in that. And if we don't make it here, we'll make a field goal. And again, that would give us a 2-score lead.
You just got to go down there and kick, Bruce.
Well, maybe we get your son to kick next year. I saw that he made the soccer team, Leroy.
He did
Congratulations
make-
on
thank
that.
you.
And
He was supposed to have his first game yesterday. He couldn't play in the first game. And as pass over to goes off the outstretched hands
of Joseph Lyons.
Joseph Lyons dropped it.
He would have had a hard time getting his feet in bounds there, too, at the back of the end zone. So this will be 4th and 7. See what happens here. Looks like they got the, yep. Well, I thought they brought the kicking tee in.
See what they're going to do. But yes, Bailey was supposed to have his first soccer game yesterday. Got rained out due to all the lightning. So,
Okay. Well, Himes is going to attempt a field goal.
All right.
Be a 28-yard field goal. Seth Hughes, the holder.
Big field goal here. Kick is down, kick is up, and it's blocked.
Blocked.
And so that will be a turnover on downs. And it remains a one-score game, Bruce.
Yeah. I wasn't too impressed with the extra point. The low kick, that was blocked, but I don't think we blocked very well. We got through the line there and blocked it. And it'll be 1st and 10. I believe the ball should be moved to the 20-yard line on a missed field goal. But
I think you're right, but they haven't done it yet. And Taylorville used Cameron Himes to kick last year, and they really didn't do too much kicking. And it was that's been a weak spot of the Tornadoes the last couple of years.
Ball spot at the 10-yard line where the Reds will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, so now they've called a false start. So, is that why it's backed up to the 10?
1st and 10.
I'm not sure. Regardless, it's 1st
Well, no,
and 10.
if the ball is blocked, it's where it ends up.
Off to the left-hand side, still on his feet before being brought down. No gain. So it'll be 2nd and 10 at the 10. Mount Vernon has 90 yards to go. 8:50 left here in the game. 2nd and 10 from their own 10. Taylorville's defense, phenomenal. Taylorville bench trying to get their fans all riled up. And as Bruce, you said a little bit earlier, it looks like the entire student section is here.
Big participation from Purple Rain. Clark Ritter's back in the game, the sophomore, playing left outside linebacker.
And Mount Vernon seems again a little bit confused on offense about what play they're doing.
Gage Rushers at cornerback. Luke Durbin's playing safety, along with Jaden Mathon. He's a cornerback. The other safety is number 3, Colin Albright.
Official timeout for equipment repair.
And so it'll be 2nd and 10 again from Mount Vernon.
Linebackers are Austin Meyer and Zach Myers, along with Clark Rare.
Sanjay Taylor back to pass. He's got time, looking for an opening. Now he gets rid of it. Ball is up and caught one-handed and brought down around the 28 as he dove forward.
Good catch by number 4. That's
Miguel Rios.
Miguel Rios. This one they carried off the field just a short time ago, and they got another Mountain Zion player down. Opening game, you get a lot of people cramping up, and I think that's what happened here.
Well, and it's been very hot today as well. And you get these players who haven't played 60 minutes in a long time.
Right.
So it'll be a 1st and 10. Fantastic one-arm catch by Miguel Rios, who's able to bring the ball down and get the first
Taylorville
down.
give Bryce Deary a round of applause. 6'1", 245-pound offensive lineman. Probably cramped up a little bit, and he's jogging off the field now.
So I got to say, when I was going over the Mount Vernon roster before the game started, I saw Bryce Derry, and originally the first time I looked at it, I thought it said Bruce Berry. And I was like, oh, man, Bruce is going to have to talk about Bruce. But
Well, the size I am now, I could probably play offensive lineman now, Leroy. I have started my diet. You know, the doctor tells you not to lose it real quick. I've lost 4 pounds in 8 years, Leroy. You know, if you lose weight a lot real fast, you gain it back. So I've lost 4 pounds in the last 8 years.
You've been on the tortoise diet. I got you. Snap is good over the left-hand side. Got room, and now he's going to cut over before being brought down. Not a whole big gain, probably about 4 or 5 yards.
But again, positive yardage for Mount Vernon, and they remain just 7 points down. So
And that was Anthony Lash Jr. on the carry on that one. Junior is 5'9", 150 pounds.
again, tackled by Eric Provines.
2nd and 4 from the 33. Mount Vernon trying to answer back here. Taylorville defense has done a good job of holding them off so far, but Mount Vernon has been Mount Vernon's biggest enemy. Now another run, and tripped up, no gain. See where they rule him down.
Gain of about 1, maybe, Leroy. Set up 3rd and 3 from the 35.
Mount Vernon needed to get to that 38-yard line to get a new set of downs. Another big play, Bruce.
As my good friend Davey Brewer would say, it's a key play, and then he'd hold up his keys, Leroy.
I made sure to honor that last year, Bruce. I got you.
Again, Illinois plays Nebraska in the home opener tomorrow.
Yes.
A big group of people from Taylorville are going to go.
Now playing over the left-hand side. Taylor hit, but he's still on his feet. Now Taylorville defense off to the races. He throws it, and it's just...
His arm got hit as he threw it, and it went awry. Good pressure there by number 50.
And Taylorville
That's
defense...
William Blue again.
Blue has just been in that backfield incessantly. He has been just a pest to Sanjay Taylor. And Taylor is really, really rushed there. And just got
this
rid
will
of the
be
ball.
4th down and 3, and I think Mount Vernon's going to go for it.
So this is a huge play right here. If Taylorville defense can stand
Again,
strong.
usually these huge plays, they don't get it off in time, but they go to the line with 10 seconds left on the play clock.
All right, let's break this down for you. Wide receiver on the
5 on the play
left,
clock.
On the right. Taylorville defense better not move. Here we go. Snap. Run up the middle, and then he's going to get down the backfield and hit hard and taken down.
And again, Eric Provines and William Blue.
Devontae Nesbitt was on the carry, and Taylorville defense did what they needed to do to get in there on a big block.
Along with Jake McConnell. Big tackle by the defensive line.
And once again, Bruce, William Blue on some big stops there.
Yep, well, you see him and Eric Provines, they're out there. They both play offensive line and defensive line, so both those fellows will sleep well tonight. They've been out there all night long, Leroy.
So Taylorville will take over at Mount Vernon's 32-yard line, and if you're Coach Jeb Odom, you gotta like that.
Now we just got to hold the ball, hold on to the ball, and maybe get another score here, but at least hold on to the ball at the least.
I don't know.
If I'm Hymes's, I just keep the ball.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to see another field goal attempt here for the rest of this game. Handoff over the left-hand side. He's got room. Jeff Hughes out to the 28-yard line before being brought down.
Just keep that clock running.
So, and as Bruce said, the clock is going to keep running just past the 6-minute mark. Taylorville leads by a touchdown and an extra point. I'd like to thank our senior citizens of Christian County, exclusive sponsor of the Taylorville Extra Point. Enjoy Friends Food and Fellowship with the senior citizens of Christian County.
We've only had one extra point tonight, Leroy, and Taylorville does lead 7-0. Early score in the first quarter, and we've made it stand up so far.
But man, if you look at all of these stats, Taylorville would lead almost all of them. The biggest thing is they've just had all their drives stall out towards the end. Low snap, but Himes is going to take it himself. Out to the 25-20, he's going to break the corner. We're being pushed out of bounds at around the 16. Himes with another carry, and that's exactly
another
what he
good
said.
run, too. Cameron ran it out of bounds. His brother Blake used to turn it upfield and lower that shoulder into that defensive back. But Cameron's probably being the smart player by running out of bounds. We don't want to risk injury to our quarterback.
Not in the first game of the season.
No. 5 minutes and 21 seconds left here in the game, fourth quarter. Taylorville leads 7-0.
So here we go. Cameron Himes.
Timeout, Taylorville.
And yeah. So.
Looks like a little mix-up again.
And again, that's why you take these non-conference games where you have your conference games. Get all these things worked out, get the bugs worked out. So you can do all those scrimmages you want to, but until you get hit by a real person and at full speed, it's way different than hitting against your guys in practice. So, Taylorville leads 7-0. 5:21 left here in the 5:21 left here in the fourth quarter to get things going here. And watching Tommy TV. Thanks, big shout out to Tommy TV tonight for all of their coverage. And if you you are watching us on Tommy TV, big shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. So we've been really, really happy to have the instant replay, and thanks, guys, for all the hard work that you guys have done.
Thanks for Neil Hohenstein's the director now of Tommy TV, and thanks to CTI with Adam Vokes and Billy Williams. What a great thing for our students here at Taylorville High School.
I wouldn't ask for anything else. Big shout out to the band, cheerleaders, and all the supporting people that have come to make this possible. Obviously, it takes a lot to have these football games go.
And a big shout out to WTIM for the people out there listening to us, Leroy.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. You are listening to WTIM, your information station. Run up to the left side and then push down. That's Seth Hughes. Just kind of tapped as he went down.
Also, we found that we can run the ball to the left, and especially outside the end. I think our offensive end is blocking down and getting to the outside, and that set up an 8-yard run by Seth Hughes.
And you've kind of seen a shift in this, Bruce. The first half, they were really using that right side, and now they've been really trying to use the small end over here on the left-hand side.
Right. Look for Heimses to use all the play clock. Play clock's down to 18. As in high school, as in college, as in pro, there's 40-second clock between plays.
So it'll be 2nd and 2 from the 10-yard line. Here in the fourth quarter. Big shout out to Connor back in the WTIM studio for running our commercials tonight. We had a couple of technical issues earlier, and he's been taking care of our commercials. So thank you, Connor, for your help.
2nd and 2, and I think Himes just didn't get it. It'll be 3rd and about 1.
Yeah, Himes just took off for the left-hand side, was stopped up short, and now brings up another interesting down for Coach Jeb Odom.
I believe we're probably in 4-down territory here after our field goal team was didn't pan out very well just a few plays ago, Leroy.
Our special teams has been a little bit of a weak spot for Taylorville. Cameron Hymes just lines up behind center. Now he's going to push forward. He kind of delayed on the run, and he's going to have enough. He gets off to the 5-yard line, and then that was a delayed quarterback keeper. He waited for that line to move forward and then went. And I think that waiting really was what helped him get forward on that line.
And like I said, we've gotten 3, 4, 5, 12 yards on about every quarterback sneak. So if I'm Coach Odom, I run the same play again. You're not risking fumbling, really. Himes just gets the ball from center, hesitates. I think we're going to get a touchdown here in the next 2 plays on a quarterback sneak, Leroy.
Let's do it.
Yep, send the receivers out wide. You get rid of 2 players, but we're back in the shotgun.
And now a handoff to Hughes. Hughes is going to be dragged down the backfield, and taking him down is Jerron Harris. Harrison on the stop, and he's going to lose about a yard. Or 2 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 7 from the 7. And Taylorville again in the red zone. And we've been seeing a little bit of a slower.
We sputtered a little bit in the red zone the first time by penalties, which we overcame and scored. And that, I didn't know that 7 points may be the only score of the game, but it sure is holding up big here. 2:43 remaining, clock running. Mount Vernon has 2 timeouts left. I would say if Taylorville runs the ball here and gets stopped, that Mount Vernon might use one of their 2 timeouts.
Let's see. Hand off to Hughes. Hughes over on the right-hand side. He's got a little bit of room, pushed forward, and then brought down around the 4-yard line. So gain of about 4.
About 3 or 4. 3rd and 3. And the clock continues to run. 2:15. The play clock's got 30, so we should snap this at about 1:48, 1:50, somewhere in that area. The clock is Mount Vernon's enemy, plus the scoreboard, 7-0. 15 seconds left on the play clock. Taylorville breaks the huddle. Going to be in the shotgun. I believe Himes will keep the ball, and they'll snap it at about 4.
So here we go. Cameron Himes does take it himself up to the 3-2 and drag down. Is it enough? It is.
Touchdown, Taylorville. Heimsness.
And a big touchdown for Cameron Heimsness as Taylorville tacks on another 6, and that might be enough. There's 1:40 left, and we have not seen a whole lot from Mount Vernon today. I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, but Taylorville, that might have been
I think that's a big score for Taylorville, making it a 2-score game. And
so Heimsness will come on and get ready to kick.
Get ready to kick.
Hughes holds. 1 for 1 on extra points, but he did get a field goal blocked here a little bit earlier from about the same spot. Here is the snap. Place is good, kick is up, and again, it's blocked again. And so
We'll have a lot of work to do on our kicking game.
it's not been a strong suit for Taylorville so far. So it is 13-0 though, and again, that is 2 scores and a big thing for Taylorville, who that was a much-needed touchdown, Bruce.
Yes, it was very much so. And Himes just faked the handoff and then took it up the middle, and he's a big boy. And he was not denied. He got into the pay dirt. Taylorville leads 13-0. This has been a big opening win for Taylorville. Remember last year's opener, they beat Pontiac 40-0.
Yes.
So, again, shutouts in both years' opening games. Our offenses look pretty good at times. Our defenses really look good most of the night. Mount Vernon did get in Taylorville territory one time, but we held them back, forced a couple turnovers, and if our defense can hold teams scoreless, we'll have a hard time losing, Leroy.
And you know, we said it a little bit earlier, but Mount Vernon's just shot themselves in the foot. They've had multiple opportunities to really do some damage. They've got speed. They just have not been able to really hold on to the ball that well.
Yeah.
So Taylorville will get ready to kick off. Carter Ostermeyer on the kickoff for Taylorville. In the backfield for Mount Vernon is Marcus Garrett. Garrett has been really fast, and again, the kick is to Garrett again. Let's see what he can do this time. To the 30, on his feet to the 35, then to the 40, 45, 50, and then being dragged down out of bounds around the 45-yard line.
By Luke Durbin, number 52. Good tackle again by Mr. Durbin. 1:33 left here in the fourth quarter. Taylorville leads 13-0. Mount Vernon will have the ball in Taylorville territory at about the 45-yard line.
But every time Mount Vernon's been in Taylorville territory, they've gone right back to the other side. So we'll have to see if they can have enough awareness to stay out of the penalty.
Ball's being spotted at the 47-yard line.
So Taylorville needs 93 seconds left to win their home opener. Again, a big shout out to our seniors tonight on everywhere. If you're a senior in high school, we salute you tonight, brother.
Mount Vernon has 2 timeouts left. Taylorville also has 2 timeouts left, but they won't have to use those.
Well, they're in a much better position here on defense. Sanjay Taylor looking to throw. He's back. Deep throw over towards the right-hand side as he picked
off by Gage Rusher. Gage Rusher with the first interception for Taylorville tonight.
And, you know, it's one of those things where he knew he needed to throw it. And, you know, the pass was intended for Fisher Davis. Davis argued that he argued his case that the throw was close, but it's going to be an absolute
5'10" senior, and look for Taylorville to go in victory formation. Taylorville leads 13-0. Minute 26 left. Mount Vernon can only stop the clock twice, and I don't even know if they'll do that.
And if you're Taylorville, you know, you knew exactly what he was going to do. Sanjay needed to throw the ball deep. Taylor did, and sailed right underneath it. Was able to pick it off, and a big interception. And that's if you're going to get one interception, that's the best time to get it, Bruce.
That's right. Big pickoff by Gage Rusher, 5'10", 145-pound senior. One of the fine Stonington athletes that have came to Taylorville since the consolidation. And good for him on senior night to have an interception.
So we'll run up the gut up to the 25, 30, and then taken down around the 29-yard line on a big carry.
115 and counting.
Clock
I don't think Mount Vernon, I don't think going to use their timeouts.
Clock will continue to run. Again, we run out of time here. Again, want to thank Tommy TV, WTIM, and all the hard work that Connor has done back in the studios. Thank you so much. You guys rock. Really appreciate all the work that you guys have done tonight. Thank you to Bruce Barry for helping me tonight on color and bringing you a big home opener victory.
Thank you to everyone out there for listening, and please pray for our troops over in Afghanistan. Be my last words of the night, Leroy.
Out to the 35. 38 seconds left here. And I echo Bruce's sentiments. I spent a year in Afghanistan from 2010 to 2011. There are some very, very good people over there who really, really need your prayers. And definitely something that we need to recognize. Clock will run out. 23 seconds left here as we wrap things up. Taylorville bench is fired up. They're taking their time coming as there's 17 seconds left. They don't need to get off another play, and they won't. And that will be how the game ends. Taylorville will pick up a victory at home as they win 13-0 here at home. And again, a big home opener in Taylorville. There is a lot to dissect from this game. And a big win for the home team. Tornadoes pick up the victory. And the final score again from here, 13-0 in favor of Taylorville. Taylorville beats Mount Vernon Rams and starts off their season 1-0, and you can't ask for much more than that. And they're going to shake hands here at the end of the game, and that's been something that we haven't seen in 2 years, so it's nice to see that again. And, yeah, good win for Taylorville. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll break down all the action and let you know how we got here. You're listening to Taylorville Tornado Football on WTIM, your information station. Come away with a big home victory as they win their season opener 13-0 on senior night. And my goodness, a big commanding win for Taylorville. And again, Taylorville had some problems, but for the most part, they were really, really solid, especially on defense, Bruce.
Exactly, our defense really had the game in hand. Had big play by our defensive linemen, William Blue and Eric Provines. Our offense played well at times. Cameron Himes.
Hey! They dumped the Gatorade on Coach. Yes.
Yeah, by Cameron Himes, he dumped the Gatorade.
He was trying to do it before, but Coach was right next to him, so he couldn't do it.
That's a big win for this senior class to get the season started off on the right foot.
Well, and you think about everything that they've been through for the last 2 years, and you want to get this season started off on the right foot.
Right, and a shout out to the volleyball team for winning their first game last night.
And they look dangerous this
year. They
year.
look very good. They'll play Rochester, I believe, next Thursday up there. That'll be a big match, the Route 29 showdown.
Yeah.
But
Taylorville soccer plays on Friday night as well. So
next Friday?
I'm sorry, they play next Monday, I believe. I'll have to look on that.
Yeah, I'm not sure who they play either, Leroy, but if my son was on the team, I would
know
that, yes.
Know that, right?
Yes, but like I said, just a shout out to all the fans that are here tonight. The student body showed up in Groves, and the parents, everyone, just a wonderful feeling out here to have high school sports the way they should be. And like I said, I see a former superintendent, Rich Wilson's back from Georgia. His son-in-law's the coach of the football team. His daughter's the coach of the dance team. I know his grandson's a freshman on the team, and good to see him. I talked to him before the game, and he thinks the field looks great.
Yeah.
And I do too. And just shout out to everyone from Taylorville. Come out and support your Tornadoes.
We don't have a player of the game sponsored, but we do want to recognize Eric Provines for his hard work on that line. And
Very good defensive effort by him and offense. You know, we could have gave it to 4 or 5 guys. We chose Eric Provines tonight, and congratulations to him.
Yeah, and you're playing offense and defense, and man, I joked a little bit earlier. Cameron Himes just needed to buy him buy all those offensive linemen in Minnesota after the game is done.
I don't think he got sacked any. We didn't. I don't think we had any turnovers. No, we had one. Right after Mount Vernon turned the ball over to us, we turned the ball over once, and the defense held the team score. It's going to be hard to lose if the other team does not score, Leroy.
Good point. And he looked really comfortable. You know, he took over his quarterback responsibilities last year, and he has a few games where he looked really good, but there was some times where he looked really uncomfortable out there, and he didn't look uncomfortable tonight. He looked calm and relaxed.
Calm and relaxed, and just like I said, a great shout out to the families of all these seniors. It was senior night, the band, the cheerleaders, the dance team, and the football players. Had senior night at the volleyball game last night. You know, what a great showing, and I hope the student body can keep enthused all year, and Taylorville comes away with not only a playoff berth, but maybe even a conference championship.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you look at this team, and there's some real potential here for playing some really, really good games this year. Obviously, a big game on the road next week. It's going to be the longest trip I've taken for a football game in a while. Heading back to my home, my birthplace. I was born in Elgin, Illinois. We'll be heading up there as the Taylorville Tornadoes take on St. Edward.
I'd like to go up to Elgin with you to see your birthplace, Leroy, but I'll be at a family wedding. My brother Dan's son's getting married, Ben, and so Barry will have a family wedding next weekend, Labor Day weekend.
And so I will be heading up there with our new color guy, Avery Cooper, who will be joining us for that game. And again, that will be a Saturday matinee. We'll be having pregame coverage at 12:45 on WTIM. You don't want to miss it. We'll be bringing you all of the action as Taylorville looks to go 2-0 on the season. All right, that is going to do it from us from here. I'd like to thank Bruce Berry. Big shout out to all the seniors on the band, the cheerleaders, and the dancers. And again, a big shout out to Cameron Himes's, Luke Durbin, Carter Ostermeyer, Joe Lyons, Kobe Long, Jaden Mathon, Gage Rusher, Jackson Myers, Hunter Gerlich, Eric Provines, Aaron Corso, and Colin Bottrell, all the hard work that those seniors have done throughout the entire year. Bruce, thank you so much for spending the night with me. A big game for Taylorville, who comes away with a big home opener senior night victory, 13-0. That's going to do it from us from here. On behalf of Bruce Berry, my name is Leroy Clamola. You've been listening to to WTIM, your information station. Have a great rest of your evening.
You're watching Tommy TV.